Fitness, brought to you by Your Plate and Nature Valley.
Greetings everyone, welcome to Sunrise Fitness with the WellFit Club. I'm Camila McDonald, your personal trainer and your lifestyle change coach, and today's workout is a lower body blast. We're going to be tackling our glutes, our hamstrings, our quads and our calves. Alright, so you're going to need 2 pairs of dumbbells, you're going to need your skipping rope, you're going to need your mat and a whole lot of energy. So we're going to take a break. I want you to gather your equipment and get ready to sweat, and I'll see you soon.
Fitness, brought to you by Your Plate and Nature Valley.
I am the only God.
But I'm going to fix our business fair, you know.
More comfortable.
More comfortable for what, Pastor?
Jamaica's favorite drama, Your Guilty Pleasure. Royal Palm Estate is on CVM every Tuesday and Sunday at 9 p.m.
Welcome back. We're going to move right into our warm-up for our lower body blast. All right, so I want you to start just marching right here. We're going to get that heart rate all the way up so we can tackle this lower body blast together. Let's just march right here. Take a deep breath in through the nose and exhale it out. Keep marching here. Nice. All right, we're going to step back with our right and kick. So we're going step back, kick with the left. Up, step down, and up, step down, and up. Let's go. Down, and up, and down, and jog it out now, right here. That's it. In 8, 7, 6. We're gonna take it on the left now. 3, 2, and left back. Let's go. Down, right up, down. Right up, let's go. Down, right up, down, right up. 3 more. 3, up, 2, last 1. Very good. All right, jog it out again. Get ready for all that's about to go down here. Give me a twist. That's it. In 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Step out to the side. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Knees up. Let's go. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Take it back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me one more round of 8. This is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're gonna raise up, touch the toes, up, toes. Let's go. A part of warming up is warming up the mind and getting ready. Woo. Nice. All right, we're gonna rotate the ankles now. We need our ankles to be nice and warm for all of this lower body blasting. Other direction. Woo. That's it. And other direction. Rotate the left and other direction. Then we're gonna quickly open up the hips. Quickly, couple more seconds, all the way around. We're almost ready to start. Other direction, all the way around. And let's go. All right, so let's jump right into the workout. We're gonna do 2 circuits, okay? We're gonna do a lot of isolation today. So let's start with our lighter weights, okay? Get them up here on your shoulders, elbows tucked in. So we're gonna start with backward lunges. Ready? Core in really tight, and we're gonna get all the way back with our right, and we're staying on the right. So backward lunge, knee up. Backward lunge, knee up. We're gonna burn this out for a little while. Right here, knee up, backward lunge, knee up. Let's go. Backward lunge, knee up. We're really focusing on isolating today, so we can really work these individual muscles right here. Woo. You should be feeling that in your left glute and your hamstring. Woo. That's it. Down and up. Work through it with me. That's good. All right, weights down. Skipping rope up. We're here for 30 seconds before we head over to the other side. Ready? Let's go. Good job, guys. Stay strong, stay strong. You woke up this morning and made it all the way to your TV screens. Let's make it worth it. A few more seconds, and then we go over to the left side. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. All right, over to the left. Ready up, and same thing. Backward lunge. Stabilize, knee up. If you're wobbling, that's okay. Just try to stabilize before you bring your knee up. The balance and coordination. This is also working your core right here. So many muscle groups activated. Down. Try and keep your knees behind your toes right here. That's it. Whew. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. All right. So we're gonna start with the left glute. So we're gonna squeeze the leg all the way up, working that left glute. Ready? And go. 1, push. 2, it's almost like you're implanting your heel in your ceiling or up on the sky. Right here. Squeeze. Woo. That's it. Keep that core tight. Looking good. Squeeze up. Push it. Nice. All the way up. Burn it out. Burn it out. You got this. 10 more seconds. I know you're feeling that burn. Woo. 4, 3, 2. All right, we're gonna jump up. Take a very big step forward, 2 hops back. I'm gonna show you the low impact first. So big step out, smaller steps all the way back. All right, again, everybody join me. Big step out and all the way back. If you're joining me for the jumps, follow me. If not, stay right there. Jumping forward, hop back. Again, land softly on your knees, hop back. Let's go. That's it. Hop back. Again. That's it. Hop back. One last one. Nice and low. Nice. Okay, so I'm gonna take our right glute now, all the way down. Get ready and go. All the way up. Good job, guys. Looking good. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Squeeze, that's it. Very good. Woo. Almost there. I know you're feeling that burn. Let's go all the way up. Squeeze it. In 4, 3, 2. All right. As if your legs weren't under enough pressure. We're going to move on to fast feet. Get ready and go. I want you to stay low right here. Moving your feet as fast as possible. Let's go. Give me all the energy. Tap into your inner source right here, guys. Stay low. You got this. Woo! Legs are burning. OMG. 10 more seconds. Let's go. Push it with me. 4, 3, 2. Hallelujah. Okay. So, grab the light weights again. Working with light weights for this round. And then we will increase. All right. Calf raises. Squeeze up. This is like your mini recovery right here. Woo. Take deep breaths. Doesn't that feel good? I know it's tough, but it's gonna be worth it in the end. Squeeze up. Get nice and high. That's it. Core tight. Woo. Good job, guys. A few more seconds here. In 4, 3, 2. Excellent job. Okay, so now we're gonna move down to leg raises. We're gonna work our lower core and our legs for that matter. Now, if you have back injuries, what I want you to do is take it at an angle. Stop right here. Don't go any further. And you can also put your palms underneath your lower back to support you. Right here. If you can, you're gonna go all the way down with me. Almost touching the floor. Hold it and up. For this one, slow and steady wins the race. Down. You can also isolate this core exercise. It's a great exercise to do all the time. The lower core is one of the hardest places in the tummy to control and to improve and to get strong. Almost there. Last one. Very good job, guys. All right, so if you need, take a sip of water. Definitely take a couple breaths. We all need that. All right, so let's just stay here. Breathe it out. We're gonna repeat that one more time using our heavier weights, okay? Breathe in. I really want you to recover during this rest period. Last time. And I want you guys to just close your eyes and think about one thing that you're really, really grateful for. And let's dedicate the next part of this circuit to that one thing, okay? Something that really makes you happy, that improves the quality of your life. In thanks, we're gonna get that power through the next circuit.
New Yoplait protein. Creamy, smooth, and delicious. With the same Yoplait taste you love. 15 grams of protein never tasted so good. Real good, real strong, real smooth. New Yoplait protein.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVMTV.
So much more than entertainment.
Get ready. Heavier weights. 40 seconds on this leg. And go. Focus. Down and up. Down and up. Core nice and tight. Working that left glute and hamstring. Even the core is working. And even the quad on the right side. This is lower body blast, guys. Woo. You got this. That's it. Down and up. 10 more seconds. You got this. Bang it out with me. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Weights down, ropes up. Get ready. 30 seconds strong. Speed, ready, and go. Speed and power. Push it. You got this. Woo. That's it, guys. We're more than halfway through. Push it. 4, 3, 2. Excellent. Left side. Straight into it. Ready? Up and go. Down and up. Down and up. Down and up. That's it, guys. Down. Stay focused. Down and up. Down and up. Down and up. Down and up. Let's go. Down and up. Few more reps here. And last rep. Very good. All right, we're gonna go right down to the mat, starting with our left leg, glute squeezes. Ready? 40 seconds and go. I don't want you to just use momentum. Really squeeze using the power of your glutes right here. Yep. There we go. Anybody interested in booty building? Let's do this. Up. There we go. Squeeze. We're here for quite a little while, but that's because we're gonna squeeze out all the benefits of this. Woo. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. 30 seconds, guys. You have to power up with me. Remember the low impact or the high impact, whichever works for you. 30 seconds. Let's go. Big, too small. Ready? Big. Land nice and light on those toes. You can even get your heels all the way down. The deeper you land into that squat, the less pressure you put on your knees here. And land. Really be intentional about that landing, okay? Don't just bang down on your knees. We want to stay injury free here. Nice. All right, other side. We got through that. Ready? And 40 seconds, go. Up, up, up. Good. Stay focused. Work through that burn. If you have ankle weights at home, this would be a great way to increase the intensity of this exercise. Not needed though, as you can feel. We're all at such different places of our journey. We have to always meet our bodies where it is, but then also challenge ourselves. All right? And speaking of challenge, Lord help us with the next one. Okay? Fast feet, get ready. Guys, we're there. Ready? And go. All right, guys, just make up your mind. You're gonna power through this with me. Stay low. Keep those feet going fast. Focus. Strength, willpower. Let's do this. Good job, guys. Work through that burn. 10 more seconds. You can do this. 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, pick up those heavy weights. We're going for those calf raises. Let's go. You got this. Weights up. And go. Breathe it out here, guys. You're doing so well. Let's get a little speed going here. Good job. Almost there. Last 2 exercises. 10 more seconds here. You got this. 4, 3, 2. Excellent. All right. We're lying down for leg raises, and then we're going to our stretch. Okay. All the way down. Get ready. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Down and up. Down and up. Remember to stop halfway if you have back injuries, especially lower back. And up. Just stay focused with this, guys. Your abs do get stronger and it gets easier. Again, consistency is all that matters here. Woo. Good job. All the way down and up. A few more seconds. Woo. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's just pull the knees into the chest. Good job, guys. Now I want you to pull your knees over to the left. All right, looking over the right shoulder. That's it. And other side. Good job. All right, let's sit up. Shake those knees out. Whew, you should be feeling that stretch all across your legs from your inner thighs all the way to your knees. We're gonna extend that left leg forward right here, and we're gonna put the right behind us, and we're gonna breathe in and extend our fingers all the way to our toes, or as far as you can go. So let's deep breathe in. On the exhale, take it all the way over and hold. Now we're gonna take one more deep breath in, and you're gonna get a little bit deeper into the stretch. Ready? Inhale and exhale. Very good. And other side, right leg in front, left leg bended. On that inhale, raise up, exhale, and breathe it down. Take another deep breath in and exhale it even lower. And now we're gonna put our palms onto the mat. We're gonna use our elbows to push our knees outward so we can get a nice inner thigh stretch right here. So come up on your tippy toes, get the backs of your elbows right here. Lean against your elbows and feel that stretch. Very good job. Can move it around. Nice. And let's roll all the way up. Woo. Let's do a standing quad stretch right here. Whew. You guys are doing such a good job. I know this journey is not easy, but stay with me and I promise it will get easier just because you will get stronger for showing up again and again. Other side. Whew. Excellent. Breathe in. Exhale. Let's rotate the neck all the way around. Very good. Other direction, all the way around. Last deep breath in through the nose. Exhale it out. Give yourselves a clap, and I'll see you right after the break for this week's very important wellness tip of the day. Thank you so much. I'm so proud of you.
New Yoplait protein. Creamy, smooth, and delicious. With the same Yoplait taste you love. 15 grams of protein never tasted so good. Real good, real strong, real smooth. New Yoplait protein.
It's the biggest South American football tournament, Copa America 2024. From June 20 to July 14, see it happen only on CVMTV. And we're bringing the action straight to you. Come out to our CVM Copa Fan Central locations and cheer on the Reggae Boys as they go up against the likes of Brazil, Argentina, and Mexico. Enjoy drink specials, entertainment, and who knows, you just might leave with a prize or two. Come for the game and stay for the vibes. CVM Copa Fan Central.
Sponsored by KFC, J. Ray and Nephew, Courts, Sunshine Snacks.
Today's wellness tip comes from our Sleep Well pillow, and we'll be pulling our inspiration from plants. Now, everybody loves plants. They make our lives brighter simply by being in a room with us, on our windowsills or in our gardens. And aside from appreciating them for how they bring a space to life, did you know that plants can actually help to induce sleep? Their natural fragrance can help to regulate the nervous system and help you fall asleep faster. And specific types of plants also improve sleep quality throughout the night by reducing the number of times you come out of deep sleep throughout the night, okay? So I wanted to share 3 plants that will contribute to a better, more restful night's sleep, helping you wake up feeling refreshed. So let's start out with lavender. The scent of lavender is well known for being relaxing, and scientifically it's been shown to reduce blood pressure and heart rate, which is beneficial if you find yourself struggling with anxiety when you get into bed. Many people use lavender spray on their pillows, others use pouches of dried lavender in their pajama drawers to scent their sleep clothes.
But the best solution is a pot of fresh lavender by your bed. Lavender has a beautiful color that you will appreciate every morning, while the scents calm you at night. Lavender plants like warmth and sunlight, so it's good to keep one by your windowsill. The next plant is aloe, which is a very popular plant in most households in Jamaica and known for its ability to soothe minor cuts, burns, bites, and dry skin. Aloe vera makes oxygen at nighttime, which is great for your bedroom's environment. Aloe likes a lot of sun, so you would keep it on your windowsill next to your lavender. And the last plant is the snake plant. Air quality might potentially be another factor that might be affecting your ability to sleep easily and sleep throughout the night. We spend a lot of time breathing moisture into our bedrooms, and this can increase the humidity levels in the room, especially if you keep the door shut, as this decreases air circulation around your house. So high humidity increases the likelihood of mold and dust mites, which can affect your ability to breathe and leave you with a poor night's sleep. Snake plants are great at pumping oxygen into your bedroom to improve your air quality, and their large leaves are also good for removing plenty of harmful chemicals in the air.
So lavender, aloe, and the snake plant are all extremely beneficial to add to your lineup of plants in your bedroom to ensure you get an incredible night's sleep, which will only ensure a powerful day ahead. Thank you so much for joining us for another episode of Sunrise Fitness with the WellFit Club, and we will see you soon again for another strong workout and wellness sesh. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Fitness, brought to you by Your Plate and Nature Valley.
Hey guys, it's your girl Shensia, and catch me on the next episode of Cooking with Love on CVMTV.
Shensia. Want them, tell them.
Chef Shenyang.
Medea. Cooking with Love, crazy.
CVM presents Copa Facts. Uruguay. Regarded amongst the greatest footballing nations of all time, Uruguay has won the Copa America 15 times, being tied with Argentina for the most titles in the tournament's history, winning their most recent title in 2011. Additionally, Uruguay are holders of 4 FIFA-recognized World Championships. Copa America 2024, brought to you by
KFC, J. Ray and Nephew, Courts, Sunshine Snacks.
Oh, say cover me, cover me, cover me, cover me, cover me, cover me, cover me. Again, cover me, cover me, cover me, under your blood. Cover me, Lord. All over me, Jesus. I may say Jesus. I may say Jesus. I may say Jesus. Yeah, we're covering each other.
Cover your toe.
I love that. You know what I mean?
I love that. Good morning, sunrisers.
A very, very good morning, sunrisers. Everywhere. In the east, in the west, in the north, in the south, everywhere on the earth that you are watching us right now, I welcome you. We cannot do this without you, and every single morning we say thank you.
Hey.
You know what we did a while ago? So good, because I was covering her and she was covering me.
Hey, and we are covering you today, and we hope that today is a wonderful Wednesday for everybody already. I could barely get out of bed this morning.
Listen, man.
No, look here.
Sleep spoke to me, you know.
Sleep said to me.
Me up this morning.
Sleep said don't move a muscle.
That was my body, and I broke the rules. I went out on a Tuesday night.
Why did you do that?
Listen, I should know that. But big up Johnny Live, you understand?
Oh, it was important.
No, but seriously though, I learned discipline is so important for this show, because if we're not disciplined with how we prepare ourselves, then it will show. You know what I mean?
From what we eat to what we consume, what we see, to going to bed.
Eye gates.
All of it matters. All of it matters. And dare I say, it matters for you too. You know what you put in and what you put out into the world really does matter. I couldn't get up because my new room owed me into my room.
Let's
keep my room done.
By the way, Tracy, I know what you're saying. I'm going to say it right now. Tracy, my sister-in-law, my brother married a beautiful Caucasian from America. She's now in Jamaica, and she watches every morning. And she said, tell Tami.
Yes.
And if I could get one night in that room.
Me look like me for guarantee it.
Tracy, good morning.
Oh no, but I'm so glad it's done. Yesterday I was saying to myself, you know, thank God. I tell people all the time, it doesn't matter how long it takes for something to arrive, something that you have wanted, something you have prayed on, something that you are waiting on. It doesn't matter how long it takes to come. When it comes, it is such a beautiful thing. So I'm sitting in a lot of gratitude, and I'm sharing the joy, which moves us to our quote for the day, which is, a joy shared is a joy doubled. And that's from Johann Wolfgang von, I don't know how to say the last name day.
But
how you say the last name?
Johann Wolfgang.
No, von.
G-O-E-T-H-E.
And this.
The last syllable is not pronounced. It's goeth. Betcha. I can't check it. I'm going to check it. Dennis,
somebody let us know.
A joy shared is a joy doubled. I like that. Because it's smiles are infectious. You know? If I see you smiling, 10 chance to 1, I'm going to wonder what you laugh about. And the inverse is true. If I see you crying.
So true.
So joy shared. So let's share joy.
Love that.
With somebody today, you know what I mean?
Yes. Well,
and joy don't have to be this.
No, but it's nice when it is that. I tell Wayne all the time, spread the joy.
Spread the joy. I like that. Listen, we're learning this morning. We are learning a brand new word, and it's inveterate.
Yeah.
I-N.
Come.
Inveterate.
I-N-V-E-T-E-R-A-T-E. And that's only because it's on screen. Let me tell you, I do not know this word. I've never come across this word. I don't know what this word means, but I'm going to tell you what it means. It means having a particular habit, activity, or interest that is long established and unlikely to change. Our example says, the CVM Sunriser community will continue to be inveterate watchers of sunrise. Boom. Use it in a sentence today.
You see, I clap loud now. See me?
Oh, very good.
Did you know? The artifacts. I'll tell you about some artifacts in a short while.
No, tell us now. I want to know the artifacts right now.
With a goalless jaw in Mexico. Tami, can you allow me this moment?
Please.
Don't say anything.
May I leave
because
the room?
you are not around. All right? A goalless draw against Mexico at the National Stadium on November 16th, 1997, when Tami never born yet. I was
young girl.
Jamaica became the very first English-speaking Caribbean country to qualify for the FIFA World Cup 1998 France, captained by Warren Barrett and coached by Rene Simoes. He always wore a shirt at the back, and it says, Jesus saves. You can see mine?
Yep. But for the record, I do remember, by the way, I was a young girl.
Yes.
But my grandfather, I was living in England at the time, and it was the biggest thing. And I remember, if I remember correctly, they played their first match on my birthday. So I remember it being like a big deal. June 14th.
That might be true because that is summer.
Exactly. You know, something else really exciting happened this weekend. My son Jax and his teammates actually placed second to represent Jamaica in the World Robotics Olympiad in Italy.
Oh, what you say?
Yes, so excited. Well, we don't know if he's going yet, because let me tell you, it don't cheap to go to Italy.
Look at, we're collecting money from everyone in the studio this morning. I am going
We are trying to get
after the Wednesday morning service.
we
going on to quite often.
No, but we are so ecstatic for not just Jackson and his teammates who worked tirelessly on their robots, and they had to solve a real world problem. And for them, their robot cleans crud off of the bottom of ships, off of the hulls of ships. And it's a very clever design. They did their presentation. There they are, Jacob, Gia, and Jackson with Team Kristen there. So big up to Halls of Learning, and also big up to George Headley Primary School, who got the first and the third place.
Oh, congratulations.
So they did so well as well. So I'm so proud of them, and I'm so glad that Jamaica is making strides in things like world robotics. I mean, 77 countries were there last year, and Jamaica will be there again this year. So yeah, excited about that.
If an egg, we're in a day.
That is it.
I understand. World Drug Day today, affecting millions of people worldwide. Illicit drug use and abuse can have a wide range of harmful effects on individuals and communities, which may include causing addictions, creating financial distress, and you don't want that. Nothing that creates financial distress you want to invite, all right? Ruining health and well-being, upending careers, devastating families. World Drug Day is an annual event that seeks to draw attention to the havoc that drugs can wreak, encouraging individuals to make better, healthier choices for a drug-free world. That's a good thing.
Yeah, I love that.
It's a good day.
Great day. Drug-free world. That's where it's at. Also, Sunrise Pep Stars. We have to give a shout out to our Pep Stars. Shout out to Kevinese Higgins on her placement for Convent of Mercy Academy Alpha High School, coming from Auntie Michelle, Mom Mahisha, and the rest of the family. Kevinese has excelled as a dancer and an athlete, representing her school at the National JCDC Finals and the Primary Championships, all while maintaining a good average in
well
school.
Done, Kevinese. You have a big school now. And of course, you can't leave out Dominic Daly from Alvernia Preparatory School, because he is the current head boy of his school and the president of Builders Club. He'll be going to Campion College. Darling, hear that? Campion College, September. And your entire family want to send you a big congrats, Dominic, the son of our very own Andre Daly, Digital Technical Director here at CVM. That's
what
very
a big
good
deal.
News.
Big
that's
deal for both them. And congrats again to all of our students who sat PEP and did so well. So many students, that I bumped into, and they're just so excited and elated. It's a lot of pressure. They did really well.
What I like about PEP is that it's not a one-sitting examination. It's a process. So they're prepared, and it's a better assessment of their competence or learning.
We couldn't do it, man. Tell you that right now. Anyway, the DJ though here has a special mix for you, and we do have a DJ here. He's behind the camera. But I love this one, right? Because it's your reason to smile. Do you know why we call it the Reason to Smile mixtape? Well, I'm just going to show you, but it's really fun, really nice. All right. Mixtape. We are running the mixtape. Don't run the selector.
Cause people, you look so much better when you smile.
Let's go. Show how you did plastic smile downward. Don't show how you
say that you want me back, and I tell you it don't mean that. No, it don't mean that. We are never fully dressed without a smile. When if you stand for nothing, you'll fall for it all. We got all we need, got no more. Never fully dressed without a smile. And if you stand for something, you can know it all. If it's real, you'll open every door. Never fully dressed without a smile.
The new KFC Chizza Zinger. Crispy, spicy chicken topped with marinara sauce, mozzarella cheese, and pepperoni in a brioche bun. Available for a limited time. KFC, it's finger-licking good.
Life come with plenty tough decisions. But you know what not hard? Deciding which flavors to get on your amazing 4 pizza. Pepperoni, Hawaiian, chicken chunks, vegetarian. There's no pressure with Pizza Hut's amazing 4. You get 4 juicy flavors with 1 less choice to make. Pizza Hut, now that's delivering.
Later, Daddy. Take care of Grandpa.
Saka, it work.
J Holiday.
Girl, change into that Victoria's Secret thing that I like. Alright, okay. Tonight you have me your way. Perfume, spray it there. Put our love in the air. Now put me right next to you.
There are certain moments in life you'll cherish forever, like finding love, realizing your life is going to change forever, creating your dream home. These are your great moments, and helping you to achieve them is ours. Chris and Charles, powering great moments since 1992. When you think loans, think Chris and Charles.
Look who we have in the cut. No, today episode I got nice. Legends, Senator, my longtime brethren, the great, all-star, the king, and the man himself. Salute! You know, as man, we're not to go as specialists, and that's the pinnacle of the problem. We want some new era. Do what you love and you never work a day in your life. Lie! You work till a week. It was pandemonium. Country people can relate to me I talk about.
What you think about me no matter, you know. What matter to me is what I think about myself.
Man United, you know. I don't care what man want to say.
You know, man.
Yeah, man.
You know, man. You finished?
Yes, we finished.
The Cut is brought to you by Flo and Guinness.
Our days get a little complex sometimes. Often so many things make sense, yet so many do not. We are being intentional about giving prominence to the big stories in order to clarify and enlighten. Lead Story explains who, what, when, where, why, and how. Lead Story with George Davis, weekdays at 6:30 p.m. on CVMTV.
Choose your life insurance coverage, apply, and pay online. Live the e-life with Sagicor Life.
The time by Sagicor Life is
6:15.
There you are. Thank you for sticking and staying with us. Welcome back to Sunrise. If you're just joining us, welcome. It's a good time to join because we're heading over to headlines. But before that, when TK come pan up, we don't want bad news pan up, only good news pan up,
Because it's Wednesday. Oh, with vibes on top.
Yes.
I like that. We're going to stick to that. Hi, TK.
With the vibes on top?
Yes.
I'll take it.
Make sure you put vibes on top.
Tell the
pressure, but I'll take it. I take it. Mission accepted.
I love that top.
Great morning. Thank you so much. Thank you to the stylist, Jane Michelle. Big up yourself wherever you are in the world. Let's get into the headlines. What's been happening in the news? Government commits to lighting upgrades for FIFA qualifiers. So the government is taking swift action to address critical infrastructure concerns at the National Stadium to ensure it meets international standards for the upcoming FIFA qualifiers. The island's main sporting complex recently came under intense scrutiny after a FIFA World Cup qualifying match scheduled at the venue was postponed due to inadequate lighting. Minister Grange says the government is keen to transform the island's 62-year-old National Stadium into a world-class venue, as the Finance Ministry has heeded the call with an emergency $75 million allocation.
Wow.
That's good. And that's good news. It's good to do and good news because, of course, I've said it so many times, that's where we are extraordinary in the world space. That's our competitive advantage, sports and anything sports for Jamaicans, in addition to the creatives. So, when they're doing anything that will benefit the creatives, and of course the athletes at the same time, because the national stadiums where we want to be, so it's a good look, and I'm very happy to hear that.
I'm not gonna lie, when I watch all of these international games, I feel like a bad mindish because I do see these beautiful stadiums that are clearly well kept or prepared. I mean, and every country have them problems. We know this. I know that there are stories behind that. But I'm a little bad mind, and I'm really happy to hear that we're trying. I mean, I wish it happened sooner, but I'm happy to see that that's happening.
I'm going to be the other voice.
Go on then.
Okay, I'll be the other voice. Yeah. I agree with you. Yes. However, I do also understand that there must be people in Jamaica saying, so how do you just find $75 million? And if we can find the $75 million for the National Stadium, can we also find it for the hospitals?
We know this. That's always going to be the thing, though, TK. That's always going to be the question. That's always going to be the other side of things, which will never, ever go away, and the answer is never going to be pleasing to any of us. So it's how do we do both? Because guess what? We can. There must be a way to do all the things that we need to do. Yeah. I need an emergency fund like that, though.
And that's why the sharp financial minds do a budget with different items of expenditure, and one of them is for health, and one is for this.
Exactly.
But so the budget is not the issue. The budget is not the issue, it's the resources that you have to use. It's just like in anybody's household, the budget is not your problem. Right. It's the income that you have to kind of divide within that budget.
But then is it not to do it? Is it to leave it and let it not be up to international standards for something that is such a large export for us? Like, what do we do?
Is it to do it and be of international standards while persons are at another facility
is it to do it
in significant need?
And also do the other things that need to be done, and all the sectors need to rise up to make sure that all their things are met.
This is why I'm very glad. Thank you so much to all the people in power who are doing these things, because it couldn't be me, bro.
Listen, I can't run my household right now.
Right?
Right? One thing I know though, if I don't pay a light bill, listen.
Yeah.
Dark.
Yeah.
Yeah. Literally.
It's one of those things, though, that is like, it will never, and you're absolutely right, once there are certain things that aren't met, it's never going to feel okay for us to do other things. So I get that.
Yeah, but we'll watch that progress, right? So next up in the news, Senator Morris urges Member of Parliament Lee to take action. So newly confirmed caretaker candidate in St. Ann Northwestern, the PNP Senator Gabriella Morris is highlighting infrastructure again, the poor infrastructure in the constituency, particularly the healthcare facility. This after a series of attacks against incumbent Crystal Lee over alleged broken promises to upgrade the Runaway Bay and the Brownstone Health Centers. Opposition Senator Gabriella Morris brought attention to what she believes is an apparent lack of action regarding these upgrades to these health centers. Morris says resources were allocated years ago, but alleges nothing has been done to upgrade the facility. However, Crystal Lee assured constituents she has been lobbying for the renovation and rebuilding of multiple health centers across her constituency with some success so far.
Case in point, right?
No, I'm wondering if you saw that.
She knew the headlines. She had an inkling of what was coming.
I did not.
But that was not why I was
absolutely the point that you were making earlier. But at the same time, that is exactly what needs to be happening. We do need to be highlighting these things. I say
I mean, what? What's your strategy? I'm afraid.
I say we take some of the money for the lights.
but then you'll no longer have a world-class facility.
Exactly. Yes, we will.
You'll still
if they let me budget it out, we're going to be able to do it. I know a place we can buy some bulb. No, but seriously though, I'm making light of a very serious situation, and it is important. I really do believe that one of the most important sectors that we do need to be paying attention to is our healthcare. Obviously,
absolutely.
You know, the fact that we should never have facilities where we are underserved and where we don't have enough equipment, but that's unfortunately
untenable.
The truth is, the national stadium and sports and our creatives, they literally put us on an international level. It opens us up to the world. It attracts tourism. It makes us millions. And it gives people opportunities to travel the world as a sports person. So that's huge. And at the same time, our health centers especially, in addition to the hospitals, but the health centers are literally the lifeline of the communities that they're in. And can sometimes be the difference between life and death. So these are some big decisions
too, though, right?
So we just need to make some money.
Agreed.
Jamaica need to win lots of money. I don't know. Why not Wednesday? Choking raccoon rescued by Michigan friends.
All right, that's all we have time for today.
A trio of Michigan friends having a backyard bonfire ended up rescuing a raccoon choking on a piece of cheese. Bill Bosky, Tyler Wallen, and John Plasensky said they were hanging around the fire in Bosky Burton's backyard when they made friends with a local raccoon. The trio said the raccoon was eating what appeared to be a piece of cheese. When it started to choke, it did this weird thing. It reared up on its hind legs, Wallen said. Next thing I know, Billy's over there patting the raccoon on the back. Plasensky videoed the entire experience. I've seen a
raccoon in real life, but there is no way I'm seeing a raccoon choking and thinking it's choking. I'm thinking it's going to, it's ready to attack.
If my brother was here, he would quickly share a story. He met with, they have these dark things over their eyes, like bandits.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And he was in Canada.
Yes.
Toronto.
Yes.
And of course,
you said this was going to be quickly.
No, but I tell you, he buck up one and have to take for himself.
See there? It's not a regular thing.
I would just say rest in peace to that raccoon.
Yeah, man. I'd be like, I would have did it one of them here. Look, you know?
R.I.P. Because sorry about the cheese something there, but you did on your own.
And Jamaicans, we're different.
We're different thing. But I'm glad that they say the animal. Animal is a life, and we should respect all animals and care for them. And he couldn't help himself, and look there, somebody helped him. So I love that.
Working
look
for
at
Tami. Let's talk about the Reggae Boys, though. The Reggae Boys line up for a must-win encounter today, Wednesday, June 26th, against Ecuador, if they are to advance from the group stages of Copa America 2024. So come out to John Crow's Tavern in Ocho Rios for the live CVM Copa Fan Central experience with lots of prizes, surprises, or actually come to any of the official CVM Copa Fan Central locations as we cheer on the Reggae Boys. Match time, 5 p.m. and catch the action live on CVM and CVMTV.com.
Thank you for putting the vibes on top.
Reggae Boys, let's do it. Come, gentlemen. Come, gentlemen. Let's do this.
Alrighty. When we return, we're heading to church for a Wednesday service with John Mark Wigan. We'll be right back.
Smart TV paired with sound bars that again them win. Samsung Galaxy smartphone a do S24, S24 do plus 3 grand prize when I get money for splash. $1 million each in a big money cash. Yeah.
Switch to Flow or activate any unlimited prepaid plan or pay a yard and road bill on time and enroll for chances to win.
Winnings are on Flow.
listen to me please. No plastic bag, no fear blowing at the breeze. No. Proper garbage, disposal, recycle plastic, now make it full up in the streets. Bag it and bin it, every rubbish in a pan. No dirty up the place, this a we island. So keep Jamaica, keep Jamaica. Say me good with. A message from the National Solid Waste Management Authority.
After months of preparation, Jamaican athletes will clash at the J3A Puma National Senior and Junior Championships at the National Stadium, June 27 to 30. For tickets to the Summer Olympics in Paris, Olympic champion Hansel Parchment, plus Oblique Seville headline the men's division, which also includes Rashid Broadbell, Rashawn Clark, Jaden Hibbert, Akeem Blake, Johan Blake, and Julian Fort. Olympic and world champions Sharika Jackson, Elaine Thompson-Hera, and Shelly Ann Fraser-Price, along with Rochelle Clay, Shanika Ricketts, and Danielle Williams, will make the action pulsating on the women's side. That's the J3A Puma National Senior and Junior Championship, June 27 to 30 at the National Stadium. It will be sensational.
It's time to paint and play. Enjoy a complete bonding experience with a family canvas fiesta. Get ready for a steam-tastic extravaganza and dive into some slime time fun. Paint and Play promises to be a fun-filled day and more. Register now to be there on Sunday, July 7 at the Holiday Inn in Montego Bay from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Don't miss out. It's going to be an unforgettable day. See you at Paint and Play.
Chance here from outside!
Raise ball into the middle, it's a free header, and it's a goal!
Copa America 2024, brought to you by
KFC, J-Ray and Nephew, Courts, Sunshine Snacks.
Differences we have, kingdom opinions of what's right and what's wrong.
And they'll know we are Christians by our love. By our love, they'll know we are Christians by our love. Welcome back to Sunrise. Now, when you hear the term church hurt, what comes to mind? This morning, John Mark E. steps off the Holy Road and into the Sunrise studio this morning to share with us how we can acknowledge and learn to heal from church hurt. John Mark, before you even go in this, I just want to ask you one question. What is the relationship between forgiveness and church hurt?
That's the only answer for it. Forgiveness. Only answer for hurt. It's forgiveness.
Listen.
Morning, IT. Blessings. Morning, CVM family. How you doing? Second time doing this, and I appreciate sharing the word with you this morning. Listen, I am the church, and you are the people. So can I start off this way? I'm so sorry that we preached to you acute Christianity, and with only motivational speeches, we didn't properly prepare you for spiritual warfare in your life. We're so sorry for that. Can I continue apologizing? We're so sorry we made you miss out on some of the joys of life. Why? Because we made some of the man-made doctrines seem like the infallible word of God. We apologize. We're so sorry that every time we called, it was to get something that you could provide, instead of just calling to check in or hang out, suggesting that the relationship was just more about your resources than to just foster that relationship. We apologize. Sorry that we judged you for how you look, where you're coming from, and what you've done, instead of celebrating the steps you've been taking to change your life. And sorry, this is one more place that you've been experiencing classism, favoritism, separation, and prejudice. Come on. Today we apologize as the church. But guess what? The goal is still to become one church, one bride, because that is what Jesus is in search of. So he's telling us today how to deal with that. Yeah. We're in Colossians 3, and we're going to be running from verse 8 to 15. And of course, I'm going to get my hands dirty today to just illustrate what Christ is saying to you. Listen, he says, but now you must also rid yourself of all such things as anger, rage, malice, slander, filthy language, all these things that we use to cope in this world, the tense world. We can't carry that in. That's not how we're walking into the church. Don't lie to each other. That's what he's saying. Since you have taken off your old self. Yeah, we have to take off something because we're getting dressed. So we have to take off something for put on something new. We have to get dressed. Dress the wound and get dressed to step into the space. Yeah, verse 10 says, listen, and have put on the new self. Yeah, man, we have put on something new, which is being renewed in the knowledge and image of its creator. Here's the beautiful part. It's tough, but it's beautiful. As lively stones, we're being built together. So watch here. The Bible says, there's no longer Gentile nor Jew, circumcised nor uncircumcised, barbarian nor Scythian, slave nor free, but Christ is all and in all. But here's what happens when we're walking into the church. Just as the scripture is saying, people come in with differences. Some people come in broke and poor. Oh my gosh, and some people are actually coming from a rich background. Some people were walking everywhere, and some people were brought everywhere. Can you imagine that? Some people had privilege, and some people were less fortunate. Some people did out there in a sin and do the world of things, while some were just always in church. Can you imagine? We're walking in with so many differences that before we even open our mouth, we can potentially offend each other simply by our background and our disposition, our predisposition, where we're coming from can be hard. You understand? Some people are educated. Some people aren't. Jeez, some people can talk up a storm and some can't. So see, what's happening is we're all coming in with rough edges as lively stones. The difficulty is we don't keep still as lively stones. You know, we don't keep still. And sometimes this is what happens to us when we come into church. We come in rough. But listen to what Christ is asking us to do. Therefore, God has chosen people should be holy, dearly beloved. Clothe yourself, because we're putting on something. Put on compassion. Put on kindness. Put on humility. That's the only thing that can cover these rough edges when you walk into the space of church to protect you from hurt and pain. It's saying put it on. Come into the space already having it on. 13, bear with each other and forgive one another. If any of you have a grievance against someone, forgive as the Lord forgave. You're telling me that church needs forgiveness? You're telling me that stepping into it, it's a space that I should walk into already being meek, humble, kind, patient? Yes, you have to step in like that, because for all kind of reasons, we could be able to hurt each other. It's inevitable. So you have to be prepared for it. Listen, 15 and 14 is beautiful. And of all of these virtues, put on love. You see, love that comes from a reservoir of God. That unique thing is the thing that causes all the gaps to be filled up. Because as we're being built together as one, remember the goal is to be one bride, one church. We pour in love. And love is the thing that fills up the gaps. It fills up the gaps, covers the places that we couldn't cover. It stands between the places that we couldn't meet each other, because we won't be able to do that coming from all these different backgrounds. Some people come from a church that was always on time. Some people come from a church where everything shifts every week. You understand? And you have to come into this space knowing, you know what? I come from a different place from you, but we can be built together. And I believe in us being built together with love. God is saying, if you step in with love, I can always do the rest of the work. You have to get dressed and come to church. So, forgive the church for hurting you. But Christ is saying, listen, I'm here to heal you today. I can heal you from how they've broken you, bent you, cut you, bruised you. And let me tell you, it is not me that had hurt you. It is my bride. The church had hurt you in an attempt to represent me. But what I do believe is that at the end of the day, every time there's a shaking, every time something happens to church, every time we're in pain, we're only getting to the place where we look more unified, more together. I believe that we're being built beautifully as one bride. Bless you this morning. Be healed. Come to church. Get dressed this weekend. See you.
Smart TV paired with sound bars that they get them away. Samsung Galaxy smartphone a do it. S24 do it. Plus 3 grand prize when I get money for splash. $1 million each in a big money cash. Yeah.
Switch to Flow or activate any unlimited prepaid plan or pay a yard and road bill on time and you'll pull for chances to win.
Winnings are on Flow.
We want a piece for Jamaica. Yeah. Yo, what are you?
Oh man, none of that. No, brother, no. I'm not sure that.
You don't see you ever play ref? No big game,
yeah, but I look a bad game. No, I said, place when you come from, brother, I want to live good, man. I want to live good, brethren. No shake hand, I can play a little bad, brethren.
Really have to shake hand?
Yeah, man, and no badness, brethren. Just live good, man.
Come together as one and make the violence done.
Pure bulk syrup. It's just too sweet to beat.
J Holiday.
Girl, changing to that Victoria's Secret thing that I like. Alright, okay. Tonight you have me your way. Perfume, spray it there. Put our love in the air. Now put me right next to you.
The new KFC Chizza Zinger. Crispy, spicy chicken topped with marinara sauce, mozzarella cheese, and pepperoni in a brioche bun. Available for a limited time. KFC, it's finger-licking good.
New Budget Supplies June end of month blowout. 6 days of non-stop saving, June 24 to 29. Up to 20% off on toilets, slat wall, BH paints and doors. And amazing deals on everything else.
You can't lose at New Budget.
Come see us now at New Budget Supplies, 195 Hagley Park Road.
May I go down there right now?
Call us today, 9234560. Don't miss out on these unbelievable savings.
You can't lose with New Budget.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winford Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVMTV.
So much more than entertainment.
Copa America 2024 is coming to you this summer, right here on CVMTV. That's right, you get pitchside access from the comfort of your home so you can catch all the live action. Tune in and watch as Brazil, Argentina, Jamaica, USA, and more battle for Copa supremacy. Tournament kicks off on June 20 and runs through to July 14. Cheer on the boys and see the goals and drama of Copa America happen live on CVMTV.
Sponsored by KFC, J-Ray and Nephew, Courts, Sunshine Snacks. Bollywood has never been this good. Catch Made for Each Other weekdays at 12:30 p.m. on your drama station. Brought to you by
Look who we have in the cut. No, today episode I got nice. Legends, Senator, my longtime brethren, the great all-star, the king, and the man himself. Salute! You know, as man, we're not to go as specialists, and that's the pinnacle of the problem. We want some new era. Do what you love and you never work a day in your life. Lie! You work till a week. It was pandemonium. Country people can't relate to me I talk about.
What you think about me no matter, you know. What matter to me is what me think about myself.
Man United, you know. I don't care what man want to say.
You know, man.
Yeah, man.
You know, man.
You finished?
Yes, we finished.
The Cut is brought to you by Flo and Guinness.
All right, welcome back to Sunrise. So, where did you say you did go this Friday?
I was going to tell you that, I was going to tell you I'm going somewhere special this Friday.
Oh.
But I won't tell you. John Mark, tell her where I'm going this Friday.
Yeah, man, Courtly Auditorium, 7 p.m. sharp. Showtime, Go Worship and Friends. It's going to be a beautiful time of worship. Yeah, man, and you have to be there. I think I got there.
No, but John Mark said admission for you is free, but me have to pay.
Yeah, yeah, from incoming, you're good.
So this Friday, Go Worship invites you to spend the evening with the Go Worship and Friends. You can't afford to miss it. And we've got a sneak peek right here for you right now.
Yeah.
Mighty warrior, great in battle, you have overcome. Oh, my defender, no contender, you've already won. So I will lift up my eyes to the hills where my help comes from. Yeah. For the Lord is my shield and my fortress, I fear no one, no. Help me say, yeah. Let your kingdom come on in. Let the kingdom come. Come on, will you let him in this morning? The kingdom come on in. Let the kingdom come. Yeah. Let the king of glory in. Yeah. Help me sing my provider. Yes, your child. Yes, your child. You've done enough. You have done enough. Come on, every chain. Chains are broken. Blind eyes open. Because we lift you up. We lift you up. So I will lift up my eyes. Will you lift them up? Will you lift them up? Will you lift him up? Oh, for the Lord, yeah. The Lord is my shield and my fortress. I fear no one, no one. Let the King of glory, yeah. The King of glory. Will you let him in? Let the King of glory in. The King of glory, yeah. Come on in. Oh, praise the one who is the Lord of hosts. Oh, praise the one, yeah, who has redeemed my soul. Oh, praise the one who has authority. Oh, praise the one who sets every captive free, yeah. Singing hallelujah, hallelujah, yeah. Hallelujah. Come on, come on, come on. Say hallelujah, hallelujah, yeah. Yeah. Come on, come on. Yeah. We invite you in, Lord. Yeah. Of glory. Yeah, let the King. Oh, let the King of glory. Come on, come on in.
24 is coming to you this summer, right here on CVMTV. That's right, you get big-side access from the comfort of your home so you can catch all the live action. Tune in and watch as Brazil, Argentina, Jamaica, USA, and more battle for Copa Supremacy. Tournament kicks off on June 20 and runs through to July 14. Cheer on the boys and see the goals and drama of Copa America happen live on CVMTV.
Sponsored by AFC, J-Ray and Nephew, Horts, Sunshine Snacks.
Look who we have in the cut. No, today episode I got nice. Legends, Senator, the long-time brethren, the great all-star, the king, and the man himself. Salute! You know, as man, we're not too go specialist, and that's the pinnacle of the problem. We want some new era. Do what you love and you never work a day in your life. Lie! You work till a week. It was pandemonium. Country people can relate to me I talk about.
What you think about me no matter, you know. What matter to me is what me think about myself.
Man United, you know. I don't care what man want to say.
You know, man.
Yeah, man.
You know, man.
You finished?
Yes, we finished.
The Cut is brought to you by Flo and Guinness.
Hey guys, it's your girl Shensia, and catch me on the next episode of Cooking with Love on CVMTV.
Shensia. Want them, tell
them. Chef Shenyang.
Medea. Cooking with Love, crazy.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVMTV.
So much more than entertainment.
All right, thanks for staying with us right here on the Sunrise. Now, the upcoming Girls in Tech Summer Camp is set to kick off on July 8th at UE Mona. Now, the partnership underscores the importance of international cooperation in bridging educational and technological gaps, offering underprivileged girls access to resources and opportunities they might otherwise lack. So joining us this morning to tell us more is CEO and founder of Epic Transformation and one of my favorite women in tech, Stacey Hines. And we also have founder and CEO at Hope for Youth, Christina Newton. Welcome to Sunrise, ladies.
Welcome to Sunrise, ladies.
Stacey, this is so exciting. As you know, we just said a while ago, woman in tech. That is such a broad scope these days. So just to bring it back down to what we're doing here, what are some of the key skills that participants will walk away with after this camp?
Well, first of all, thank you guys for having us. We're really excited to be here. So the camp that runs from July 8th to 12th is geared at teaching them web development skills. So they're actually going to be learning core coding skills, and Christina can certainly share a lot more as our partners that are bringing the programming. But the way that SCATE is structured, it's summer camp adventures in technology and education, and the idea was to support not just the technology piece, but to also ensure we had all facets of learning that these young women will need. So we are going to be doing some leadership development skills, confidence building, setting affirmations and intentions, and just getting their mindsets into the space of being able to actually take on careers in technology.
I love that. And you know, of course, this will solve some problems and overcome some challenges. What kind of challenges will this overcome?
Because there is, first of all, a very significant gap in the number of women that are in the technology industry. That's the first gap that we're seeking to bridge through this what we would call a pipeline, starting off with them at a young age so that they'll become tech curious and have an interest. But more importantly, especially for those who are at risk, we're going to be teaching them skills that they can use to create careers for themselves, whether they're going to become amazing content creators or they're going to become web developers or software engineers to the full extent. We want to show them the opportunities that they can scale towards getting careers in that space. So it will, hopefully it will solve the issues that they have with finding jobs and being able to bring wealth and legacy back into their communities.
I love that. Christina, I do want to ask you, how do you see this partnership, obviously with Stacey, kind of, pushing forward that mission, advancing that Hype's mission to, really empower girls of color in tech?
Yes. Yeah, so like you mentioned, our mission is to empower girls of color to become leaders in technology. And so this partnership that we have with Skate and Stacey and her team is, I would say, helping us to achieve that mission in multiple ways. One, for the girls that we are bringing who will be leading the camp. Hype's scholars are coming and they have learned how to code. They've developed those really important tech skills, as Stacey mentioned, and now they get a chance to apply those skills to teach someone else to develop themselves as a leader. The other way that we are achieving this mission is through supporting the girls who will be coming to the camp, the teenagers who will be coming and participating in the camp. 5 of the values that Hype believes in and that we infuse in our curriculum are courage, creativity, curiosity, community, and celebration. And these are all things that no matter what field you pursue, really empower you to be a leader in any environment that you step in. And so we infuse these values into learning how to code. We help the girls understand the importance of courage when they're trying something new, the importance of community when they're working with the team, and also developing things that are meant to support the communities that they serve, the importance of creativity and curiosity when they run into issues or problems and they're really trying to come up with innovative ways to solve a problem. And so these are all ways that everyone involved in this camp and in this opportunity will grow as a leader and will be empowered in just a matter of 4 or 5 days of attending a camp.
I can hear the passion coming on when you speak, Christina. Listen, of course, because of that passion, there are obviously success stories that you want to share with us for the persons who are watching, who you want to interest in this camp. What would you want to share with us in terms of the success stories, Christina? Give me some examples.
So we here on the state side, we have empowered close to 3,000 girls to learn how to code and expose them to technology. And many of those young women say that had they not participated in a Hype program, they would have pursued a different path. I didn't know that tech was a field that I could pursue because I don't love math. Like they have these ideas and these perceptions about tech and don't understand the value that is in learning these skills and the role that they can play later. So, we have dozens of success stories of girls who have gone on to pursue technology degrees and careers who never would have if they didn't get that spark lit through exposure, through a camp, right, or through a program. We've also done 2 of these international experiences in the past, one to Nicaragua and one to Jamaica. We were in Montego Bay, Jamaica a few years ago. And one of the things that came from our first international experience in Nicaragua was the students were so excited to learn how to code and to be exposed, again, in just a matter of 1 week, that after we left, we were working with the school. After we left, they petitioned to their school to start a coding club.
Love that.
So much interest that they reached out to a local university to invite a college student who was a computer science major to help them start a coding club so that they could continue building upon the skills that they learned. And that year, they entered a national robotics competition. So this is literally the power that comes from exposure. We've seen it happen time and time again, and I'm just really excited to see it happen in just a couple of weeks in Kingston.
Yeah, I love that. I want to know, Stacey, when is this happening? How can people be a part of it? How can we support? What is it? What? Tell us all about that.
Okay, great.
So exciting to me. You know, I love this stuff.
No, man, it's very exciting. And what I wanted to say, as I was watching Christina, I was also just feeling a lot of excitement in my belly because we've been planning this for months. And being able to do something like this really does take a village of partners. So that's the first thing, because Christina's company is in Atlanta. And so, you know, we have partners away, and we also have our local partners. The ladies that work with me, Emily Jones and Simone Walker, are the partners at Skate, and we're the ones that are really doing the on-the-ground logistics and seeking to onboard sponsors, because one of the things that we want to be able to do is to offer this camp for free, because many of the camps here in Kingston are not, and a lot of the girls who have expressed interest aren't able to afford the camp. So we are partnering with UE as our logistics partner location-wise, so we have a space there that we're going to be able to take up 3 seminar rooms, and we're partnering with the JTDA, Jamaica's Technology and Digital Alliance, to help us to bring awareness and to touch the tech community to hopefully get some support. The camp runs for a week from July 8th to 12th, and we also have an AI workshop that's going to be happening in the middle of the week for both the kids as well as their parents. So we have like a 1-hour workshop there along with the rest of the programming that we're going to be offering as a part of that.
Age group.
I love it.
Age group that we are taking in is anywhere from 14 to 19 years old, and of course volunteers are welcome, and volunteers can be any age.
And can you tell us how we can find out more information?
Yes, so at theskate.com, you can register there.
At theskate.com. That was Stacey Hines, CEO and founder of Epic Transformation, Woman in Tech, and of course Christina Newton, founder and CEO at Hope for Youth. After the break, we'll be back.
Yes, can't wait. Oh, I'm so excited. And you know I love you so much, so this is great.
It's tech time, we take time. We're not tech time, we take time.
I love this. All right, guys, so we are heading to news. Okay.
No, today episode I got nice. Legends, Senator,
My long-time brethren,
the great, all-star, the king, and the man himself.
Salute!
You know, as man, we're not too go specialist.
And that's the pinnacle of the problem.
We want some new era.
Do what you love and you never work a day in your life. Lie! You work till you win. It was pandemonium. Country people can't relate to me I talk about.
What you think about me no matter, you know. What matter to me is what me think about myself.
Man United, you know. I don't care what man want to say.
You know, man.
Yeah, man.
You know, man.
You finished?
Yes, we finished.
The Cut is brought to you by Flo and Guinness.
Jamaica's favorite drama, Your Guilty Pleasure.
All that having a baby now is going to do for you is make you a prisoner of this apartment.
Long run shot, kid.
Royal Palm Estate is on CVM every Tuesday and Sunday at 9 p.m.
Chance here from outside!
Raise ball into the middle, it's a free header, and it's a goal!
Copa America 2024, brought to you by
KFC, J. Ray and Nephew, Courts, Sunshine Snacks.
The Time by Hyundai or Hyundai 5 free payments, 3 years free insurance, or 3 years free petrol bonus is
7 o'clock.
Welcome to Morning News. I'm TK Dawkins.
The Jamaica AIDS Support for Life is calling for increased involvement of stakeholders following the suspension of the Youth Chats chatbot by the Ministry of Health. The platform, designed by the National Family Planning Board to provide information about sexual and reproductive health for teens and young adults, has been criticized by advocacy groups and the National Parent-Teacher Association. Courtney Lewis shares the details.
Regional Programs Manager of Jamaica AIDS Support for Life, Desmond Campbell, while speaking on CVM News at noon Tuesday, called for stakeholder engagement in the development of Youth Chat's online messaging platform. He says the chatbot is necessary to prevent misinformation. This follows a suspension of the platform by the Ministry of Health for assessment on Monday.
In this day and age, information is very accessible, easily accessible to everybody, no matter the age. And so is misinformation. And if the young people can't get the information that they need, because obviously there is a demand, then they might seek it from sources that are not so accurate. Understand? So I don't see any harm in having some sort of stakeholder engagement, consultation, and moving forward with the platform. But an outright ban, I don't think that would be the solution here.
Meanwhile, President of the National Parent-Teacher Association of Jamaica, Stuart Jacobs, says the platform should not be removed. However, content of the chatbot must be modified to reflect the Jamaican cultural norms.
However, what we have said clearly is that we need it must be suspended because there are certain suggestions that are being passed on to our children is contradictory to what we as Jamaican parents, well, the majority, all of the Jamaican parents are teaching our children.
Jacobs maintains that the National Parent-Teacher Association should be included in dialogue about the objectives of the platform that, among other things, answers questions around sexual health and reproduction. Courtney Lewis for CVM News.
The international media is buzzing with news of the recent release of WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange, who served some 5 years in a British prison for charges relating to espionage. To many who read his thousands of leaked emails on legal and security matters, he was a hero. But to Jamaicans, who is Assange? Our reporter Ramon Gordon tells us why his release matters.
In recent updates, Australian editor and WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange has been released on bail after roughly 5 years in a London lockup. The editor came under heavy scrutiny after releasing documents in 2010 highlighting classified information about U.S. military operations. Attorney at law and founder of Design Privacy, Chukwemeka Cameron, explains what this development means in the Jamaican context.
I think it is a win for democracy because what he was able to uncover is how our perception of privacy was being undermined by the United States, the UK and Australia.
Jamaica's government officials were not left out of the mix, as WikiLeaks had its fair share of releases on the extradition of Christopher Dudas Coke in 2010. But would such a leak constitute a breach of privacy today under the new Data Protection Act?
Interestingly, the Data Protection Act doesn't restrict anyone from using other person's personal data. It allows us to do what we have to do. It just says that we must follow certain rules when doing so.
He, however, cautions journalists to ensure any information being published is geared towards the benefit of the public.
In publishing information, which is very often personal data about individuals, when publishing information received from a source like a WikiLeaks, journalists must ensure that they are meeting some specific public interest.
Meanwhile, former PAJ President Hilton Dennis says there's a double standard in how the government wants information to be accessed and released.
The whistleblower legislation of 2011 encourages members of the public to disclose information that come into their possession, right? So the government doesn't want classified information about its activities to be known publicly. but encourages people to blow the whistle on each other, people in the society.
Assange is set to enter a plea deal with the U.S. for one charge under the Espionage Act, along with no time in U.S. custody, as he will receive credit for the time he spent imprisoned in the UK. He's set to appear in court in Australia soon. Ramon Gordon for CVM News.
And over in sports, the Copa America tournament is where we kick things off as CONCACAF entry Canada had a 1-0 win over 10-man Peru in action from Group A yesterday. Jonathan David scored the all-important winner for Canada in the 74th minute after Maximiliano Arroyo was red-carded in the 59th minute. As you've probably heard, Jamaica's Reggae Boys will go up against Ecuador in that crucial Group B encounter scheduled for today, Wednesday. Both teams are winless, having lost their opening group game. Kickoff for that crucial encounter is scheduled for 5 p.m. with a pre-show game within Fan Central coming up at 4:30 p.m. And that's it for Morning News. Join us again at noon for more news and sports desk. I'm TK Dawkins. Sunrise continues after this.
Smart TV paired with sound bars that again them away. Samsung Galaxy smartphone a way. S24 way. Plus 3 grand prize when I get money for splash. $1 million each in a big money cash.
Switch to Flow or activate any unlimited prepaid plan or pay a yard and road bill on time and in full for chances to win.
Winnings are on Flow.
Recycling partners of Jamaica. Yeah, we got to make a change, and we have to do it now, can't wait for later. We put plastic in its place, and we all can agree that will be safer than in the gullies and in the drains. Recycling partners of Jamaica. We put plastic in its place, yeah, the place have to clean. PET, the top of the ethylene, HDPE, buckle up, get screen. Baby to granny, everybody roping. Yeah, we got to go green, you know what I mean. See the sign from the bin, if we drop it in through car window, you fling, that another thing. And we don't want no garbage in this game. No, we handle it up, bug them are not the same. So listen up, Jamaica, I'm saying it's time to make a change. Recycling partners of Jamaica. We put plastic in its place, and we all can agree that will be safer than in the gullies in the every range. Recycling partners of Jamaica. We put plastic in its place.
SuperMed Family of Pharmacies, your trusted partner in health and wellness for over 30 years, with 8 convenient pharmacies across Eastern Jamaica. SuperMed Mall Pharmacy, SuperMed New Kingston, SuperMed Pepine, SuperMed Port Antonio Pharmacies 1 and 2, Claire's St. Mary, Lloyd's St. Thomas, and a convenient drive-through at our Hughenden location where you can get your medication without leaving your car. We're dedicated to providing you with the highest level of care. Experience the difference with SuperMed Family of Pharmacies. Super happy, super healthy.
And you go down and have a good day. Blessing. SuperMed.
In need of a loan? AIM Financial is the place to go. We have loans from $20,000 to $3.3 million. Get a loan to pay school or college tuition, medical expenses, bills, fix up your house, buy furniture and appliances, repair or buy a car. And when you're done, take a vacation loan. AIM has a loan for any purpose. Call AIM today. You won't find a better deal elsewhere. Guaranteed.
It's the biggest South American football tournament, Copa America 2024. From June 20 to July 14, see it happen only on CVMTV. And we're bringing the action straight to you. Come out to our CVM Copa Fan Central locations and cheer on the Reggae Boys as they go up against the likes of Brazil, Argentina, and Mexico. Enjoy drink specials, entertainment, and who knows, you just might leave with a prize or two. Come for the game and stay for the vibes. CVM Copa Fan Central.
Sponsored by AFC, J. Ray and Nephew, Courts, Sunshine Snack.
For staying with us, guys. Welcome back to Sunrise. Now, we're continuing our celebration of Caribbean authors for Read Caribbean Month, and today we're joined via Zoom by award-winning author Nicole Dennis Ben. We'll be exploring her books Patsy and Here Comes the Sun, which places working-class Jamaicans, especially women, at the center of the universal human experience. Welcome to Sunrise, Nicole.
Welcome to Sunrise.
Hi. Thank you. Thank you guys for having me. Thank you.
No
Wonderful.
problem.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Awesome. It is. It's interesting that we are welcoming you to Sunrise, but the book is Here Comes the Sun. And it's S-U-N the Sun.
I love that. Your novels, Here Comes the Sun and Patsy, they delve deeply into the lives of Jamaican women. And as we said earlier, the working class, particularly those from the working class backgrounds. I'm curious to know, what kind of inspired you to center the narrative, around these characters and these experiences?
Yes.
Yeah, well, growing up in Jamaica, I always wanted to read books that with characters that look like me, that sound like me, from my community. I grew up in Vineyard Town, Kingston, and I never saw those books. And I was an avid reader. I dreamed a lot, and I just wanted to feed myself in books. And so when I became a writer, it was really important for me to write those stories, write me in it, and think about that little girl, opening my books, my novels one day, and seeing herself. Especially, Jamaicans in general, but especially Jamaican women. Mm-hmm. And so it was important for me to write our stories and also our dialogues with us sounding, with our own patois in our dialogue as well. I wanted us to be captured on the page. And so the world can also come to the books and see us. Our stories are often so invisible in literature, and so it was important for me to write those stories and make sure that everyone can see themselves in the characters.
Love that.
Awesome. Of course, we're going to be talking about Patsy, but firstly, I want to talk about Here Comes the Sun. Of course, it addresses themes of generational trauma, colorism, human sexuality. I want to know, how did you approach the study, the research to portray these complex issues authentically in your writing?
Yeah, it's interesting because some research and some lived in terms of, being on an island.
Sorry, you're
bring up again.
Can you hear us? Can you hear us, Nicole? Sorry, you were just coming in and out. Sorry.
And
Okay,
we're having some.
Oh, I'm so sad that we're having some tech issues there, because it's just so interesting to hear, how
those
people
stories
actually come up with these stories and then do the research behind it. It's not just a feel for writer, but there is so much work that goes into it.
Of course, we'll delve more into it. We'll take a quick break and we'll be back.
We'll be right back. Let's get her back on there because that's such a great conversation.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes. Take a break.
Winnings are on floor. Winnings are on. We not 75 in smart TV paired with sound bars that they get them away. Samsung Galaxy smartphone a do S24 do plus $3 grand prize when I get money for splash. $1 million each in a big money cash. Yeah.
Switch to Flow or activate activate any unlimited prepaid plan or pay a yard and road bill on time and in full for chances to win.
Winnings are on floor.
Protecting Jamaica's borders is a key priority for the Jamaica Customs Agency. The JCA will remain vigilant and resolute in effectively fulfilling this mandate. The time brought to you by the Jamaica Customs Agency is 7:15 a.m.
At 5'1", I've always been asked, how do you manage to clear those hurdles so easily? Truth is, I've been overcoming hurdles all my life. Preparation equals results, so I always prepare for every hurdle in life. With True Shake, I get 9 grams of protein and 24 essential vitamins. I may be short, but with True Shake, I'm not short of anything.
Grab a True Shake and go!
Get tiles and get creative with your floors, walls, and all the spaces in between. Our knowledgeable sales consultants are happy to help create your beautiful finish with the latest designs in first quality porcelain, wood look, vinyl, mosaics, natural stones, and countertops. At Creative, you will get every tile you need for your residential or commercial projects. Creative Building Finishes, your one-stop shop for everything tiles. Visit our showroom at 5 Red Hills Road or call 876-929-5553. Get tiles, get creative.
It's time to paint and play. Enjoy a complete bonding experience with a family canvas fiesta. Get ready for a steam-tastic extravaganza and dive into some slime time fun. Paint and Play promises to be a fun-filled day and more. Register now to be there on Sunday, July 7 at the Holiday Inn in Montego Bay from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Don't miss out. It's going to be an unforgettable day. See you at Paint and Play.
New Budget Supplies June end of month blowout. 6 days of non-stop saving June 24 to 29. Up to 20% off on toilets, slat wall, BH paints and doors. And amazing deals on everything else.
You can't lose at New Budget.
Come see us now at New Budget Supplies, 195 Hagley Park Road.
May I go down there right now?
Call us today, 9234560. Don't miss out on these unbelievable savings.
You can't lose with New Budget.
All right, welcome back to Sunrise. And apologies for our technical difficulties we were experiencing just now with Nicole. We will definitely be catching up with her again in the future because it was such a great conversation. Well, we move on now. Jamaica faces a persistent shortage of healthcare workers, severely impacting healthcare facilities and patient care quality. Now, this crisis has led to longer wait times, overburdened healthcare professionals, and heightened risks of burnout. We hear about this all the time. Creator of the Caribbean Medical Professionals Summit, Shauna K. Lester, joins us to highlight the recent summit, which explored innovative solutions such as telemedicine and AI integration aimed at alleviating the strain on healthcare professionals and improving accessibility to specialized care. So Shauna K., welcome to Sunrise.
Yes. And I was sharing that I love the set.
And I was sharing that I love this. I love this, the idea for this summit. And I'm curious to know, you know, kind of what inspired you to organize the Caribbean Medical Summit, Medical Professional Summit. And, you know, what were the main objectives for this inaugural event?
Sure. So it's two things. So one, I've worked with physicians who trained in the Caribbean for over a decade. So of course, lots of UA grads, of course, but also people from other medical schools around the Caribbean. Not to group you all in other, but other medical schools around the Caribbean. And just having really honest conversations with these individuals about what they think about their careers and their lives. I think I had a certain kind of insight into some issues. But then early last year, I started reading lots of research from PAHO about healthcare worker migration and why people decide to do it, what they report, what they say when you try to get them to come back. And I said, you know, I think we really need something to be a vehicle for both the professional and personal development of our healthcare and medical workers with the goal of personal and professional fulfillment. So in terms of the main objective, we had several on our little Google Doc, but in terms of of the main objective, it really was, or it is, because we're going to do another, is the professional and personal development of our health and medical workers.
Awesome, awesome. I'm sure there are many persons who are watching who want to contribute to this discussion because it's a topical, always relevant issue, always an issue that's very dear and near to our hearts. But I want to ask you, from your perspective, how has the shortage of healthcare workers, would you say, affected daily work and patient care in Jamaica?
Wow, so I will give my perspective as a patient and a heavy user, unfortunately, of healthcare services. And I, well, not personally, but through my mom, and I have 2 young children. And, you know, coming from teenage, I remember there was once when we had to run to Spanish Town Hospital before we had the Portmore Healthcare Complex, built by one of our great speakers at camps, by the way. But before we had that, my mom got an asthma attack one night, and I remember falling on my knees at my gate and just crying, you know, just wishing there was something closer, right? And then, of course, we got her there, and our wait time was 72 hours. And if you know anybody with an asthma attack, in terms of like, it was just crazy, you know, and that was back then. But even now, we've since been to different emergency rooms, and you can see that people are trying, but you can also see that when there's a shortage, like, it's just not good for them, and it's not good for us, and it's not good for the public pocket. It's not good for anybody.
I want to know, though, like, you know, we're talking about solutions. This is what we want to talk about. So can we talk about some of the key solutions, but particularly those, and this is something I'm interested in, is particularly those to do with like telemedicine and AI and how that's changing the landscape?
Sure. So, or one of our keynote speakers, he's an expert in artificial intelligence, and 2 of our speakers, two of our speakers, Dr. Trina Stout and Dr. Camilla Spencer, they have a company called Global Med Corporation, and they're providing specialist healthcare services to the Caribbean, especially the smaller islands, through telemedicine. The reason that I think that this is an amazing solution is because, well, one, I actually think it's an obvious one, but it's a great solution, I think, because in the absence of not having the kind of workforce that you would need and people being motivated to make their different moves, we can still share in their expertise, right? And importantly, if you're doing that in an ongoing basis for both, you know, primary care and specialist care, it can ensure that things don't get too out of hand, you know, before you start needing care. So we spoke a lot about artificial intelligence with Professor Shafi Ahmed, and we spoke about telemedicine for specialist medical care with Trina and Camilla, and Che Bowen, Dr. Che Bowen from MD Link was also there, and they do more primary care things with telemedicine. So I think that that is one potential solution, and we looked at that.
That's very forward thinking, because we can't escape what is happening with AI. And telemedicine, people are Googling their symptoms now and trying to be their own doctor. So it's very, very interesting.
It would be also helpful to, I mean, I always find it helpful to even just speak to a doctor, to any healthcare professional, just to have that initial conversation, you know, and it kind of alleviates some of the stress on maybe having to actually go into a facility or to a hospital or whatever it is. You know, beyond technology, though, because it is such a large conversation, and this is a very large question, but what are some of the systemic changes that you see that need to be addressed, to really, you know, kind of touch the root of this issue?
Cause,
Well, that is
a big one.
It is a big question, and you know, I think people just want what they want. I'm so sorry. I'm probably not the best person to ask this question, but I was reading a lot of stuff from like the World Bank and even, you know, Minister Tufton. This week he was in the news, you know, kind of chiding, you know, bigger countries for recruiting our specialist nurses and so on. But I really believe that people want what they want, and so it is your job, if you're in charge of a health ministry, to just do your best that you can to make the facilities comfortable for them, to make their remuneration what it needs to be. It's sort of just like the teachers, you know, like we could try to make the teachers feel bad for leaving, or we could just ask them what they need and try to give it to them.
Well, let's look forward, because we cannot solve that immediately. But it's a discussion that we need to have, and of course, I hear you. I hear the strain that you experience to answer the question, because it's really a challenging one. But we're looking at the 2025 Caribbean Medical Professional Summit. What are your goals and expectations for the event?
Right. So we are again going in, which I think is one of the solutions, really trying to focus on that professional and personal fulfillment of the individual. So that is one piece of the puzzle, I think, to working on things within the system, just to ensure that people who have chosen to either physically be here are feeling fulfilled, are operating at their maximum level, or people who still have an interest in the region can also do the same. So our goal remains the same in terms of the personal and professional development of the health and medical worker. And I'm excited to see the different vehicles and speakers that will come together to make that happen.
I love that. How can we stay on top of like the information that's happening with the Caribbean medical professionals?
So we are on Instagram at Carib Med Summit. It has a B, and our website is www.caribmedsummit.com.
Awesome. Thank you so much for being here.
You're
And thank
welcome.
you for the important work that you are doing. We love this. That was Shauna K. Lester, creator of the Caribbean Medical Professionals Summit. Coming up next, I can't speak. Coming up next, it's time to turn the lights down low with the JPS Night Lights photo competition. Don't turn off the lights in there now. Matthew?
Smart TV paired with sound bars that they get them away. Samsung Galaxy smartphone a way. S24 way. Plus $3,000 prize when I get money for splash. $1 million each in a big money cash. Yeah.
Switch to Flow or activate any unlimited prepaid plan, or pay a yard and road bill on time and in full for chances to win.
Winnings are on Flow.
Hi, my name is Tony Angre and I am an engineering intern at JPS. I have recently completed my studies at the University of Technology Jamaica.
That was me back in 2022. Today, I'm a full-time employee at JPS working as a grid planning engineer. I focus on new trends to help prepare for the electric grid of the future that you will benefit from. And the teams here really support me as a young professional. Thank you, JPS, for a chance to shine.
JPS, powering the youth, powering what matters.
Need auto insurance? Advantage General puts you in the driver's seat. With Advantage General Online, you've got the green light to request a quote, get insurance, submit claims, even pay your premiums online. Go from zero to insured in 10 minutes.
All done.
Advantage General, a member of Sagicor Group Jamaica.
J Holiday.
Girl, change into that Victoria's Secret thing that I like. Alright, okay. Tonight you have me your way. Perfume, spray it there. Put our love in the air. Now put me right next to you.
It's time to paint and play. Enjoy a complete bonding experience with a family canvas fiesta. Get ready for a steam-tastic extravaganza and dive into some slime time fun. Paint and Play promises to be a fun-filled day and more. Register now to be there on Sunday, July 7 at the Holiday Inn in Montego Bay from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Don't miss out. It's going to be an unforgettable day. See you at Paint and Play.
Look who we have in the cut. No, today episode I got nice. Legends, Senator, my longtime brethren, the great, all-star, the king, and the man himself. Salute! You know, as man, we're not to go as specialists, and that's the pinnacle of the problem. We want some new era. Do what you love and you never work a day in your life. Lie! You work till you weak. It was pandemonium. Country people can relate to me I talk about.
What you think about me no matter, you know. What matter to me is what me think about myself.
Man United, you know. I don't care what man want to say.
You know, man.
Yeah, man.
You know, man.
You finished? Yes, we finished.
The Cut is brought to you by Flo and Guinness.
employers, and householders. Access the Hart NSTA Trust Skills Registry today to employ trained and certified skilled professionals. The time by Hart is
7:30.
It is still sunrise. So this year, JPS turned 101 years old. Almost the same age as IT. The JPS 101 Night Lights Photo Competition is one of the activities set to celebrate this year's milestone. Now, here to shed some light on the situation and the competition is Media and Public Relations Manager at JPS and one of our favorites, Audrey Williams. Welcome to Sunrise.
Thank you.
You always come in here with your megawatt smiles.
I was telling her earlier that, listen, when you interviewed for that job, you didn't go with any resume. You went with your personality because she comes with that light and it's shining.
Well, and her extensive resume, I will say.
Yeah, I can't never go in and smile, but thank you for that.
I want to know about this competition. I said you guys have extended it. I know that we're in the People's Choice, but for somebody who doesn't know what this competition was, give us a little overview.
Right. So we decided, we're 101. What can we do that's nice and light? No pun intended. And when people think about light and electricity, they don't think fun and happy. They think, oh, this is really very sober. Light, electricity. Right. Light is so bright. It makes you happy. It makes the place decorative. When I think of like Christmas and what those lights do for the season, Christmas isn't really Christmas if you don't have up the lights and and it brings me back to some really nice childhood Christmas memories and stuff. So we're like, you know what? Let's capture the beauty of lights at night. So the competition opened on our birthday, May 25, and it closed last Wednesday, and we had really good response. The first time we ran a night lights competition was back in about 2016 or so. We had about like 400 entries, and I was like, boy, I hope we get another, at least a 400 or 500 or even a 6. But, at the end of the day, it was like 2,000 and odd. We were like, okay.
Yeah. It's because of these prizes. And we need to talk about these prizes.
Over $500,000.
Let's talk about it.
Let me just say this before we talk about the prize, that I really love this because I'm in the dark. I discovered I have light complexion. Because without the light, no me.
Yes, sir.
There we go. I'm working with the logic. I'm working with it.
Don't work with the logic, Audrey. Don't even. Tell us about the prizes.
So, first place, $250,000. Second place prize is $150,000. Third place is $75,000. And there's a People's Choice Award. So, if the judges didn't select you as one of the top 3, but you feel like your friend them will give you a buzz, so we have identified nominees, 15 nominees. They're on our social media platforms on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, or X, and people are voting for them. We extended the voting deadline. It should have closed yesterday evening at 6 p.m., but due to I beg you, so it closes today for sure at midnight, 11:59 p.m. we like to say. Vote for your picture, and you'll see a variety of pics. So
could people have entered more than once? I could have taken.
Absolutely. Okay, so we didn't put any limitation on the number of entries that anybody could submit. So you have people who submitted multiple entries, and it was open to everybody, amateurs, professionals alike.
And it could be sorry to cut you, could it have been of anywhere? Did it have to be at your house, or could it be
anywhere?
So did you recognize a lot of places?
We did. So recognize corporate areas. So you recognize Emancipation Park. We saw some Red Hills shots. We saw the harbor. We saw people submitting Plaza, in Portmore, Street Side, Strawberry Hill. Maybe not everybody labeled the location. Some of them it was a story they were telling. So one of them, I can remember the story. Right. That one is Kagwe Bay. No, that is toll booth. You know what is interesting too is that there were some places I actually learned the names of because people had
look
cash
at
on it.
that.
That one is entitled Ghosted.
Wow.
And yeah, so that's like a
you know what's
story
so
in
interesting
itself.
about that is that could have been...
That's Kagwe Bay.
Okay.
I didn't
knew
even
that.
know there was a place named Kagwe
Yeah, that's
Bay.
right.
It's actually
I spent a lot
Port
of time as a
Royal. Yeah.
This is foreign.
This is Jamaica across the water downtown.
No, but these are some very good pictures.
Very nice
just like
shots.
a picture of something.
No,
These are beautiful.
That is halfway through Transport Center.
I couldn't tell you that.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
That one is, what is it called again?
Gosh.
Streaming into Infinity. I'm trying to remember the captions out of my head.
This is some serious stuff.
Yeah. So that one is
Streets of
corporate
Light.
area again. Yeah.
Amazing. So let me ask you something. How are we going to choose winners?
Well, one like equals one vote.
Is that for the okay? So
that's for people's choice.
Okay.
Right. So. All right, so you get to choose, the public gets to choose for people's choice, but the judges have already chosen the top three. So the top three are not in this. The top three are selected and put aside, we will announce them, and then these now are the other 15 that they said, hey, these are good too. So people will vote on that. And then we will make our big announcement next week and say, ta-da, first place, second place, third place, and the people's choice
For the judges, is there a particular criteria that they're looking for? Or just the wow factor?
So wow is always there. If you broke it down into criteria, it's creativity, photographic quality, and genuineness, authenticity.
Oh my gosh, I was not expecting those photos. You have to forgive me. I thought people were just going to take a little picture of them yard.
That too. We saw that too. I saw one that was really interesting. Like this person apparently took a picture from inside the microwave oven. So that was interesting. It didn't make it to the but yeah, like looking through, like in my mind's eye, I can see some stuff. I was like, I didn't see that coming.
I have to ask you, do you have a favorite? I know you're not one of the judges.
I am impartial.
Oh, come on.
I saw a favorite.
I like all my children the same.
Oh, yes, that's right. Where can people go and view all these photos and vote and all that good stuff?
So to vote in the People's Choice Award, go to MyJPS Online on Instagram, on Facebook, or on X or Twitter if you still call it that, to vote. And that closes for sure tonight, 11:59 p.m. on our social media platforms.
Wow.
So that is the public component of it. And then listen out, because we will be making the announcement and have a little yay for the people who had done all this great work.
That's great.
Awesome.
Awesome.
$250,000.
Yeah. I like
Just
the sound of that.
Just for snap.
Just for snap.
And those are some beautiful pictures.
They are gorgeous. I mean, I said to myself, Jamaica be pretty.
I'm saying.
And we have very talented photographers right here. You know, it's not only, I don't know, Reuters and wherever. I was not supposed to talk about the name. I didn't call him the name.
Listen, that was Audrey Williams, Media and Public Relations Manager at JPS. And now it's time for a break. So second stay, more sunrise will return. It's still sunrise, but the fun rises.
We should have a picture of this place at night.
Turn on the lights in here, baby. You know what I need. Want you to see everything. Want you to see all the lights. Fast cars, shooting stars, all of the lights, all of the lights. Until it's Vegas, everywhere we are. All of the lights. If you want it, you can get it for the rest of your life.
Winnings are on floor. Winnings are on. We not 75 in smart TV, paired with sound bars that they get them away. Samsung Galaxy smartphone a day. S24 day. Plus 3 grand prize when I get money for splash. $1 million each in a big money cash.
Switch to Flow or activate any unlimited prepaid plan, or pay a yard and road bill on time and in full for chances to win.
Winnings are on floor.
Harry, how was school? It was really good, but I'm really hungry. Can we get some juicy pasta? Sure we can.
I never see a boil up patty like you.
that I'm starving. Can we get some juicy patties?
Celebrating over 40 years of everyday moments.
We needed to raise capital, but our experience with local financial institutions was that they were cautious and slow to act, and interest rates were far too high. We had real concerns about financing our business through outside equity investors and the possibility of interference. Could we get a fair valuation for our business? We had our own ideas about the business and its value. Should I go the traditional route of bank financing, or should I try the Jamaica Stock Exchange? So we made a call and experienced transformation of our business through conversations. I'm John Mafood, CEO of Jamaican Teas, and we're listed on the Jamaica Stock Exchange.
Give us a call today at 876-967-3271 to begin your transformation through conversation. We want to see your company listed on the Jamaica Stock Exchange.
It's time to paint and play. Enjoy a complete bonding experience with a family canvas fiesta. Get ready for a steam-tastic extravaganza and dive into some slime time fun. Paint and Play promises to be a fun-filled day and more. Register now to be there on Sunday, July 7 at the Holiday Inn in Montego Bay from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Don't miss out. It's going to be an unforgettable day. See you at Paint and Play.
There are lots of reasons to believe in a dog food brand. Great nutrition, great price, and your dogs love the taste. But what if it's also made for Caribbean dogs? No artificial colors or flavors, with an eye on the environment, so we only use paper bags. Then you will be just as happy as your dog, truly. It's true, we love dogs.
Well,
All right, guys.
These cats are getting some R now. Well, not R now as we know it.
No.
Of course, it's Dr. Rahid Roden.
It's Adopt a Kitty Wednesday on Sunrise with the Jamaica Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals. You may know it as JSPCA.
Yes.
Now, this morning we're teaming up with a veterinarian, Dr. Rahid Roden, to bring some furry focus on our adorable four-legged friends looking for their forever homes. Welcome to Sunrise, Dr. Roden. Thank you for being here.
The cats now have some R.
Okay, no, but here's something I don't see often is a kitten sleeping.
They actually sleep for the vast majority of the day.
So when something to do my kitten them then? Because let me tell you,
when you're home, they're probably excited that you're there, so they tend to want to play. They should play a lot. Playing is a very important part of their health.
Can you identify different personality traits in the cats, and also for these ones here? Give me their names and can you tell me about them individually?
Oh yes, definitely they have the specific personalities. You would notice it as they grow older. Right now, I haven't spent a lot of time with these ones, so I wouldn't be able to tell you.
Yeah.
The white one, they don't have names yet. We can call them Milo and Zuko.
Okay, all right.
Milo
I was going to go with Milky, but that's fine.
Milo tends to be a little bit more like fractious. He's a little more nervous. Zuko is very relaxed.
Very relaxed.
He doesn't care.
We always hear about like adopting dogs, maybe. I've never really heard about adopting kittens. And I want to talk a little bit about why that's so important and why people should really consider it.
Okay. Well, adopting a kitten has its benefits just like adopting a dog. I would say the difference is cats tend to be a little bit more independent. Dogs, you really have to take care of them. They depend on you for everything. Cats independent, they just have food and water, and they'll essentially take care of themselves. They're very easily trained. As long as you have a litter box there and you teach them how to use it, they tend not to stray from that at all. If you notice that they're not using litter box and they're voiding urine around the house, then that's an indication for usually something is wrong. So you should look into that. But they're very independent, as I say. While they don't necessarily respect your personal space, you have to respect theirs. You know, so you can't be handling them too much. You have to just let them be. They'll warm up to you and just get used to them. They'll get used to you as you get used to them.
Because how do you know if you're a cat person, right? Like, meaning, because sometimes, you know, kittens can be so, like, I find the kitten stage so hard, but I like once they get to being a cat. And so, you know, I've heard it said before that cats think that you're the pet.
Yes. They adopt you.
They adopted you. You're lucky. But how do you know if you're a cat person versus a dog person? Like, how do I say to myself, you know what, I'm going to adopt a cat because I
think everybody's a cat person, you just don't know it
True.
yet.
I was asking him which he prefers, cats or dogs, and he says
I'm a dog person. I'm a dog person. My mom don't allow me to have no cats. So, you know, hopefully she change her mind.
I love that. My mom don't allow me. Yes,
everybody's a cat person. Right here. Even if, let's say, what should I say? Everybody is a cat person, yes. If you have a very busy lifestyle and you're not there all the time, a cat is suitable for you. But you need to ensure that they have toys and things for them to do at home, because they need to express themselves. They need enrichment. They need something to do.
Right.
They can't just be at home by themselves.
So hold on there. They need shots and these things to like how dogs need shots?
They need vaccinations. Yes, you need to vaccinate your cats. All right, they're susceptible to things just like dogs.
Yes. But you know what? You just answered a question I've explored, researched. I was saying why it is. I've never seen people walking cats, but I see them walking dogs.
You can walk your cats.
Stop.
I have never.
I love seeing them in the little harnesses and the little leashes, and they just walking the cats.
Is it called a catwalk?
I see what you did there. JSPCA, right? What are the missions and goals of JSPCA?
The missions and goals?
Yeah.
A big part of it is we also do education. So they do go out to schools and try and educate the students on how to properly take care of the animals, let them know the career options that they have going into the veterinary field. They also do rescue. So if you notice that there's a stray cat or a stray dog in your community, you can call us and let us know, and we'll try as best as possible to try and help the situation. If you can catch them yourself and bring them in, that's welcomed as well. People drop off kittens and dogs all the time, and when you drop them in, you just sign up your adoption form and we'll try and rehome them.
You want to say something about, JSPCA, the Jamaica Society for the Prevention of Cruelty Against Animals. You want to say something about that to persons who engage and interact with animals on a daily basis? What you want to say to them about cruelty against animals?
I would say that people tend to think that animals don't have feelings. They're like, oh, it's just a dog, it's just a cat. But no, they're living creatures just like everybody else. They have everything that we have, digestive system, heart, lungs, so why wouldn't they be able to feel? So you should treat them, a life is a life, treat them just as you treat somebody else. They deserve it. So just treat them with respect. If you respect them, they'll respect you.
I have one last question for you. What would you do if you encountered a raccoon that was choking?
A raccoon that was choking
on cheese.
Earlier we saw a video of a raccoon choking with cheese, and somebody hit the back of him back, and that me and the toe. I'm just joking, but it does bring me to one quick question about choking animals. You're supposed to hit an animal back if you're choking?
You can do a Heimlich maneuver on them if there's an emergency.
Right there. So, no. All right, no, that's lovely. Thank you so much. That was Dr. Rahid Roden, veterinarian at JSPCA, as well as our friends here. What would they call them? Milo and Zuko.
Oh, Zuko.
They're up for adoption, right?
Yes, they are.
So if you're interested in adopting them, definitely reach out to JSPCA. More Sunrise after the break. Stick and stay. Or joking.
Everybody, yeah.
Imagine me.
Reasons to believe in a dog food brand. Great nutrition, great price, and your dogs love the taste. But what if it's also made for Caribbean dogs? No artificial colors or flavors, with an eye on the environment, so we only use paper bags. Then you'll be just as happy as your dog, truly. It's true, we love dogs.
Our days get a little complex sometimes. Often so many things make sense, yet so many do not. We are being intentional about giving prominence to the big stories in order to clarify and enlighten. Lead Story explains who, what, when, where, why, and how. Lead Story with George Davis, weekdays at 6:30 p.m. on CVMTV.
Chance here from outside!
Baseball into the middle, it's a free header, and it's a goal!
Copa America 2024, brought to you by
KFC, J-Ray and Nephew, Courts, Sunshine Snacks.
Hey guys, it's your girl Shensia, and catch me on the next episode of Cooking with Love on CVMTV.
Shensia. Tell them.
Chef Shenying.
Medea. Cooking with Love, crazy.
That's what the Spanish says. Goal. Go, 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 goal. But Jamaica goal.
All right.
Goal. We're back and it's Copa. All well as our recap from yesterday's matchups. Peru versus Canada and Chile versus Argentina. So check this out.
Copa America 2024, brought to you by
KFC, J-Ray and Nephew, Courts, Sunshine Snacks.
Good morning, Sunrisers, and thank you for being a part of CVM TV. Well, I know that Copa America is in the air, and you want me and the 18 to kind of tell you how the day went yesterday. Canada got their first points ever in the Copa America tournament. They're competing for the first time. They defeated, Peru by 1-0. And then in that game, in the evening, the second game, we saw where Argentina, the defending champions, also came away 1-0 winners over Chile. Tashana Vincent and Antona Fonduki watched both games, and here's their reaction. Tashana, we start with you. Both games.
I mean, it was a gallant effort by Canada, and I must applaud them. They showed guts and grits to walk away with all 3 points yesterday. And as it relates to the Argentina game, I was a bit surprised that the game ended with Argentina only scoring 1 goal.
Yeah. Lucky, how you saw both games?
Definitely expected Canada to win. Peru a little bit disorganized, I would say the weakest team in the zone. Canada asserted themselves, and I'm very happy as a CONCACAF person. So that is a great result for us also, not just Canada. Argentina is looking probably the sharpest team, defensively, offensively, transitionally, set-piece orientated. I'm very impressed with them. Deservingly, they won against Chile.
Yeah.
Chile gave their hearts out, but I'm happy the result ended up that way.
All right, here's the table, and we'll ask both our analysts to just give me a quick summary. The table is there. Who will you think will go through in what is shaping up to be an interesting group? Tashana, take that first.
I'm going to go with Canada on this one.
To join Argentina.
Canada and Chile, I think Canada has enough to hold Chile off.
Both of them. Canada 3 points, Chile 1. So Canada only need a draw, coach. Should they go out and play for a draw, or should they come out and attack?
Well, definitely Canada has to be mindful of what Chile can offer. You saw how dangerous they were against Argentina in the 70th minute when they introduced the fresh legs. I would not be surprised if Canada lose to Chile. We are rooting for Canada, but it's going to be a dogfight to the end.
All right, so you heard it. 2 games yesterday. There are 2 today. The Reggae Boys are there. One at 5 o'clock. Jamaica taking on Ecuador. And that game will be live on CVM TV at 5. Pre-game at 4:30, and then at 8 o'clock, it's Mexico versus Venezuela in a game that is expected to be quite interesting as well. All right, have a great day, Sunrisers, and join us 4:30 this evening.
Copa America 2024, brought to you by
KFC, J-Ray and Nephew, Quartz, Sunshine Snacks.
Are we this? Hello. And we are chat.
We are chat. Listen. Listen. If you haven't had breakfast as yet, run over to Mother's because we had us chit-chatting before breakfast.
Didn't do it on purpose, you know. They love the kitchen, just a chat, you know. I can't bother with it.
Oh God. Listen.
Guys, what a great show today was. I'm sorry to break you about your breakfast talk a while ago. Because me, I try and make hungry in the morning. I can't bother with it. But go ahead. If you haven't had breakfast as yet, run over to Mother's. They have everything you want, which is a healthy breakfast to kickstart your day. And I really hope that we help to kickstart your day today.
This morning, because you help to kickstart mine. Because you come, I come.
Yes, here we are all together. Don't forget to tune in this evening to Lead Story with George Davis, and a brand new episode of Meet the Mitchells is up at 8 p.m. and you don't want to miss it.
But I'm sure you're going to be tuning in from 5 p.m. for that matchup later on.
Today?
Yes.
Oh God, I have to make note of the times. I'm not going to say win.
Ecuador, little more.
Yes, no. You know, today, I know that you love talking about the football. The football, suppose I call it soccer. Would you be upset?
I'm American. I'm Jamaican. You know what I mean? I'm Jamaican.
I can't bother.
It's a must-win encounter. Father God, I bless the Reggae Boys today. I pray for a win, success, victory later on. Eternal Father, bless our land.
Yes,
I love unite us. We never know win.
I know, we do. And we're definitely going to be tuned in, and we are putting all of our prayers up. I am going to make sure that, don't throw that at me, you know. For a win, for sure. What a great show today. What was your favorite part?
I love so many different parts of the show today.
I can see your brain ticking, trying to figure out the
and that's when this is a good show. When all the elements just weave themselves together, and you really are a good show. So it's difficult to highlight a particular segment. I enjoy today's show. I enjoy your company.
Likewise. I love that we spoke about women in tech. I love that we had the segment about, the healthcare professionals and the summit that took place. But I loved that. I'm sad that we didn't get to finish up our interview with Nicole, which we will definitely have her back for sure. Yes. And of course, the JPS lighting up the night with those amazing pictures.
Audrey personality is just...
Yes, I'd never seen anything like that. I thought that was so beautiful, and I'm sure you
effervescent.
Yeah,
that's the word.
What's your plan for the rest of the day? Because we have a whole day ahead of us, you know.
Listen, look more. All right, Mother's this morning for food. Yeah. But look more, something different. I'll tell you later on. Just follow me on the socials.
Oh boy, we can't bother.
As I always say, God without man is still God. But man without God,
nothing at all. Nothing at all. Like our dinner plans this Saturday. Nothing at all. From when all of we supposed to link up. Karen, please make it happen.
Karen, this evening.
Make it happen. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it, and we can't wait to see you again. Stick and stay. Definitely catch us on social media as well. Really important. Michaela, big up yourself, because she does such a wonderful job with our social media, as well as the rest of the team. Check us out on Instagram at Sunrise CVM and at CVM_television. All right, guys, the Roundtable Squad takes over after this, and you don't want to miss that. So stick and stay. Bye.
Bye for Doma Jacket.
Hi, I'm Wayne.
And I'm Tami.
And we are the Mitchells. You can watch Meet the Mitchells right here on CVMTV every Wednesday at 8 p.m.
Yes, you guys don't want to miss it. We will be having new episodes every week, so definitely follow along with our family.
Meet the Mitchell family.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
You're the sugar to my tea. Meet the Mitchell family.
Copa America 2024, brought to you by
KFC, J-Ray and Nephew, Courts, Sunshine Snacks.
Bollywood has never been this good. Catch Made for Each Other weekdays at 12:30 p.m. on your drama station. Brought to you by
Hyundai. Trust Hawkeye's Total Connect. Hawkeye, securing what matters most.
Time by Hawkeye is 8 a.m.
Happy Wednesday, guys, and welcome to the Round Table. I'm Nathan, and joining me this morning is my effervescent co-host, Shalan.
Effervescent.
Gorgeous, beautiful, radiant. The aura is just up there. And a very special guest today is Principal Dentist at Majestic Smiles Dental Clinic, Dr. Rachel Ann Barras, a.k.a. the Rasta Dentist. I like it, the Rasta Dentist. Welcome to the Round Table.
Hi, good morning. Thank you so much for inviting me.
Well, no, we're glad to always have that little, little character. And I like the idea of the Rasta Dentist. Yeah. It's Wednesday. How's the week been so far? What have you guys been up to?
I've had a stressful week.
Stressful?
My phone crashed.
Ooh.
So I lost everything.
Wow.
I did like 6 factory resets yesterday. Like I was having a meltdown on my pictures, everything, and it's my work phone.
Phones crashed though? Like in 2024?
Let's not do this.
Maybe I'm outdated.
I've had it for a really long time. I've had it for about 4 or 5 years.
So the phone didn't crash. The phone got old. It got tired.
It retired.
It retired on
before
purpose.
I was ready for it to leave, and so I had I've been stressed out trying to get back, trying to sign back into everything, on remembering passwords.
Man. Yeah, that you're busy.
Man.
Doc, how's it been?
I've had a really great week, actually.
Look at that. Yeah.
Looking forward to the rest of the week, especially this morning. You guys made my week really special.
Oh, look at that. You see, that's what the Round Table does. Just make you feel special. But as you know how it goes, it's that time of the morning where we see what's happening, what's buzzing in our social buzz. Okay. Check it out, guys.
Style different fonts. Fonts as in like text. How am I supposed to style text? You guys are getting really creative and I appreciate it, but how am I supposed to style text?
Why did that make so much sense?
Yeah, I remember seeing this video and like, yo, this, like, it didn't make sense when he started like styling fonts. Like, all right, another waste of 30 seconds on social media. And then I'm watching like, wow.
I follow him. I love him. The way he started off from just doing like styling himself with like Gap, whatever, and then he ended up on the Met Gala the other day.
Wow.
Yeah. So he's been, progressing. They've been flying, brands flying out all the time.
If I'm to judge him by one video, I'd say definitely.
There's some people just know fashion. Yeah. That's him.
I don't know fashion. Then thanks to CVM, thanks to the Round Table, I'm looking fashionable. Well, after the social buzz is always the favorite, the most enjoyable part of the morning. It's the bag of things, guys.
Is it?
It is the
Well, this morning we bring our whole bag of things for you, right?
Well, like
it's present.
if it's anything dental, I'm going to mix in them.
Why? Well, dental is good.
Well,
first of all, on the topic that we're talking about today, we're talking about dental trends and stuff. And one of the trends that's been happening in the dental community is actually designing straighter teeth. So what I have right now is a sample of what Invisalign looks like. It's a clear alternative to braces. So instead of the regular brackets and wires, you can straighten your teeth using Invisalign clear aligners. And I also have a bit of a concern because there's a current trend in the dental community where persons go to unlicensed persons to get their dental work done. So I want to advise
that's a real bag of things.
Yes. If you're going to have your dental care done, it should be done by someone that possesses one of these, which is a certificate to practice dentistry in Jamaica.
I like that.
Targetings.
Wait, but you know, I don't know if I can see the detail. There's actually like a whole, there's a thing on it. So you can actually get Invisaligns with...
Start with designs?
Well, that's actually the Invisalign logo, so you know it's certified and not like a knockoff. Yeah, like a knockoff.
Can you guys see? Can you zoom in? It'll be a really nice one.
Yeah.
I wonder if I could get like a manual logo on my teeth.
Give me the something.
And last thing in my bag of things is just this model here that shows the difference between a healthy tooth and a decaying tooth.
Guess.
Yeah.
So you have...
You want me guess?
Yeah.
What's the price? Let me just check first.
Whatever.
We know that's a healthy tooth though. Look at that.
This is a healthy tooth. And then...
I feel like I just went to dental school.
This is the
I feel like I wonder if I can go take on one of them jobs then now and go start doing my own little thing and half a tree.
You need a certificate.
I'm going to forget that. But you know, I see something hard coming and we know we've already kind of touched on it already. So it has to be something dental. So I can't wait to hear this one.
I like this teeth.
You like it? You can wear it?
Yeah. Could probably get like...
All right, this is a nice one. Dabbling in dental trends, veneers, fashion braces, and teeth gems. All right, so...
I am very curious. Listen, I've seen the videos.
Teeth gems?
About the veneers, but I'm personally curious about the teeth gems.
So, so let me just ask straight up. See, you're the expert at the table. We are at your behest. What is a veneer? What is a teeth gem? What are these fashion trends that are now, well, oral fashion trends that are now growing in Jamaica?
Okay, well, we all want the perfect smile. We all want our smiles to look healthy. We want that glamorous Hollywood smile. And some of us, we want to be unique. So there are these different things that could allow us to achieve the smile of our dreams.
Okay.
So starting with dental veneers, if you're unhappy with the color, shape, or size of your teeth, a dental veneer is some sort of a press-on to give a likeness, like how you have a press-on nail, like a press-on tooth. So you can get the color, the shape, and the size tooth that you would like.
Color, shape, and size.
Right.
So, serious question. So when I see people walking around with the chiclet teeth, they ask for that size?
Well, that's the thing. The thing with veneers is very technique sensitive. So depending on the person actually applying the veneers, the method used, as well as other factors, you could result in that chiclet look at the end, which is not the most desirable.
Oh, all right. And then, well, fashion braces are, I think, mostly straightforward. It's you going and getting like the colorful braces and all them. It's like a press-on as well, correct? Because I get that there are persons who just basically go.
Well, I don't really, as a dental professional, I don't really agree with the term fashion braces because braces, as an orthodontic appliance, used to alter the position of teeth. It's used to change teeth from their current position into a more ideal position to improve the appearance or the function of the teeth. So with fashion braces, it's an improper use of a medical device. So it shouldn't really be something that we akin to fashion.
But then a quick question, because I still want to hear about the teeth gems. Fashion braces, do they actually impact on the teeth? Is it moving the teeth around?
In some cases, they actually do.
Wow.
In some, and I've seen those cases a number of times.
Wow.
In you know, I might sound a little old here. But I remember when wearing braces was not cool. The thing was not you remember when they call it brace face?
It's still not cool to me. I don't get it.
Well, since now, things and times,
so what is the appeal?
They're gonna change.
I think it has over the years become a status symbol. It's become a status symbol, and you know it gives the appearance that you are working towards health, but it's a false sense of security in that you're actually doing something to improve the condition of your oral health.
Yeah, that one's strange. And then finally, I just want to hear about the teeth gem, because this was what I grew up knowing about, gold tooth. That was as much as it was, but what's teeth gems?
They're really pretty.
Yeah, it's a new wave. So back in the early 2000s, we'd have known about grills and getting the grills placed over your teeth. Now we can do them a bit more modestly with tooth gems, where gems of different sizes, colors, shapes are placed on the teeth to give persons that signature, unique appearance.
Wow.
You know?
So
So like a one rhinestone.
So then so Sheila, what do you think? You're seeing a lot of these trends going, and I gather there are a lot of celebrities who are helping to push it forward, especially through social media. What do you think is a genuine appeal behind the idea of wanting to,
Well, I mean, in regards to the veneers, like you said, everyone wants that beautiful smile.
Yeah.
And I think, from your growing up, you want your teeth to be white, you want it to be even wearing braces, it's to achieve the perfect smile, right? So I get the idea of wanting veneers, but what's happening is that they're shortcutting it, and you can't do that. And so a lot of people are having really bad, because when your teeth can't grow back,
No.
So when they file it down and they stick on things on there, and it's not coming back. It's the adult teeth. They call it that for a reason.
So you see, for me, that's the question I probably want to ask them, Doc. Like, could you explain the process? Because I'm sure there must be like some long-term impact and side effects. But like veneer, because veneer sounds a little bit more, though it's personal as they put it, it sounds a little more invasive.
Right, so what a dental veneer does, like I said, it changes the shape, size, and color of the teeth. Depending on the initial condition of the teeth, if it's someone with smaller teeth or spacey teeth, at times we may not necessarily have to shave. But if you already have bigger teeth, closer teeth, crowded teeth, we have to create the space to add the material to give that ideal appearance,
so you have to shave,
which may require some amount of shaving. When planned properly and done by a trained professional, the shaving can be really conservative, and we do pick ideal cases. So we won't pick a case that needs aggressive shaving. We do case selection. So we select cases that are more ideal to accomplish the look that you're going for, with being minimally invasive.
All right.
So then I guess that kind of, the way you put that now puts in my mind why you have the man on the road who can get up and say, I can do it for you.
Yeah,
because
you have to...
No, but if the doc says it's selective, meaning not everybody should get a veneer, correct?
Right.
If you tell me no and I can go somewhere else and somebody say, hey, if you're willing to, you can take the pain, I'll do it. That's a part of it. And if you're telling me I can get the perfect smile and all I have to go through is go to my brethren, take the little extra pain for a few days, a few weeks. So
the thing is, the misconception is persons think that a veneer is something benign. There are no side effects, it's just a layer of material on my teeth. But it's really not that benign. It can alter the bite. It can alter the relationship between the cheek, lips, and tongue. If not placed properly, it can create a space to harbor bacteria and germs that cause the progression of dental diseases, such as gum disease, dental decay, etc., causing, in some extreme cases, loss of teeth.
So that is what I wanted to talk about. You're going to spend this money, right? But look on him now. His mouth can't close,
No.
This is what I'm telling you. Sometimes them do it. The mouth can't close. Them can't eat properly. They have no bite anymore. Them can't eat no more.
Okay.
So when the bite is not ideal, it can actually damage your jaw joint.
Look at that.
So you end up having pain at the jaw joint and the ear, which is a very serious concern, and it's more difficult to repair.
See your teeth too big, so you are biting.
But then that, almost make me scared. So then what is the reason? So then I'll go as far as to say, braces, you say. So even the fashion braces are affecting you negatively. The veneer is affecting you negatively. Do the teeth gems affect you negatively? Can that cause some damage to the teeth as well?
Of all the things mentioned this morning, the teeth gems, they are not harmless, but they cause less harm compared to the others. The harm comes when it's not bonded properly, because these small devices, if they get debonded at night or when you're sleeping, you can swallow it, or even worse, you can aspirate it into your airway, causing choking, depending on the size of the gem.
Imagine it dead
by a teeth gem.
The other thing is it can cause gum disease, because the extra glue or bonding agent used around the teeth can cause the teeth to decay, because it will harbor plaque and bacteria, and also gum disease as well.
That was a good example of like a good veneer.
Yeah, the one that I just showed a while ago.
Yeah.
So you see, for me, what I think one of the greatest things I look on is, so if we're calling them fashion, I guess what we can do when we come back from the break is dive deep a little bit more into the notion of it being fashion. If you're talking about fashion, I mean being able to customize my look. There is an appeal. And if I'm an artist, if I am a social media content creator, the notion of me being able to go from white teeth to black teeth is interesting. But I think when we come back from the break, what we want to really hear more about is how do we have these things done in a more safe and streamlined, better way. But more round table, guys, after the break.
CVM presents Copa Facts. Costa Rica. Costa Rica have competed in the Copa America 5 times and reached the quarterfinals twice. On 4 occasions, they have been directly invited. The Copa America Centenario in 2016 was a collaboration of the CONCACAF and the CONMEBOL, with Costa Rica qualifying by virtue of winning the 2024 Copa Centroamericana. Copa America 2024, brought to you by
KFC, J. Ray and Nephew, Quartz, Sunshine Snacks.
Bollywood has never been this good. Catch Made for Each Other weekdays at 12:30 p.m. on your drama station. Brought to you by
Hyundai. Our days get a little complex sometimes. Often so many things make sense, yet so many do not. We are being intentional about giving prominence to the big stories in order to clarify and enlighten. Lead Story explains who, what, when, where, why, and how. Lead Story with George Davis, weekdays at 6:30 p.m. on CVMTV.
Welcome back to the round table. This morning the topic is dabbling in dental trends, veneers, fashion braces, and teeth gems. So we kind of heard some of the ideas around the long-term impacts, but for me, I guess I want to know, so how can you do it the right way? What's the right way to go about getting a veneer, especially if you feel that you've tried to keep or maintain a proper health, oral hygiene, you've done all that you're supposed to do, but your teeth just not looking the way you want them to look, and you want to have that smile that you can use as to market yourself.
Well, I like what you said a while ago. You've been doing the right things. So before you could qualify for braces, tooth gems, or even veneers, we have to start off on a healthy framework, healthy teeth, making sure you have your cleanings done, your gums are healthy, your teeth are healthy and free of decay. And then once we have a healthy framework, we're able to take you from where you are to having your dream smile. So what happens a lot of the times when there are poor outcomes is that the teeth aren't healthy to begin with, so there's not a healthy framework to start with, and you get this false assurance that, oh, it's looking better, so I am better, when really that is not true.
And I would think if you're not taking care of your own teeth, you're probably not going to take care of your veneers.
But would a veneer need taking care of? Because in my mind, that's one of the things I'm curious about.
They have a smell, it's true.
Yeah. Yes. What I do want people to know as well is that every procedure and every field of medicine, every procedure has drawbacks, right?
Okay.
And every procedure has some amount of maintenance to upkeep it. And veneers are not short of that. Even braces is not short of that. When you have your braces done, you have to follow up with your retainers, your follow-ups over the years. When you have your veneers done, you have to make sure that you're going with your dentist to check it every few months to ensure that everything is bonded properly, nothing is getting loose, that if any corrections need to be made, that they're done in a timely manner before the effects are irreversible.
And you treat veneers like you treat normal teeth, so in my way you're still supposed to floss the same way, brush the same way.
Floss, brush the same way, have your cleanings done the same way. It's just a false layer over the teeth, but your natural teeth still lay below.
Oh, so you're still actually supposed to be taking care of those teeth with the veneer at the same time as well?
Yes.
Wow. Sheila, tell me, that doesn't sound like holy pork?
Yeah. I mean, my 2 front teeth are actually broken. When
so
I was young,
you have caps.
I have caps. And sometimes, you know, I just get paranoid about them.
Because?
You know, because I'm just like, suppose one day one just drop off.
Then you just have to go back and cap it again?
Yeah. That's why it's good to have a healthy relationship with a dentist, right? Every person ideally should be aligned with a dental home, a dental place that you go to periodically to check up on your teeth. So let's say, for instance, something is going wrong. If you have that relationship with your dentist, they can see it from early on and prevent it from having a catastrophic end.
When you're growing up, you never go to your we had regular cleanings, even now.
Even in school, actually. I remember part of being able to go to school, you had to show that certificate. So you had to show that you went to the dentist, you went to a general practitioner. So that's where my first relationship with a dentist started. And I mean, one of the things that I take for granted, and I guess this is where you can help us out with, is a lot of people think of dentists in a particular, so it must be this expensive looking, but then that is also what gives rise to the man who pretends to be the dentist, who kind of says, all right, I can do the procedure for you, I'll do it for $300,000. How do you kind of tell a proper dental practitioner? What are some of the tools that are supposed to be in place? Well, outside of the certificates, even my dentist, I take it for granted. I've never asked her. I've never walked in.
This is
I'm being very honest. You take it for granted, you know. No, I don't. Most of us go, hey, where your certificate there?
Can I see your certificate? And even if it's there, you don't really read it.
You don't check. So how do you know what is a proper dental practice? If I walk in, let's say in 3:30, and this guy says, hey, I'm a dentist, I can sort out your teeth for you want a veneer. When I walk into his studio, whatever, what should I see to say, oh yeah, man, these are some of the tools and the things of the trade that are supposed to be there for me to feel comfortable?
Well, first of all, we started with the certificates already.
Yes.
We have a dental council that vets every dental professional, and they would look at their credentials. We actually require to follow up every 2 years with a certain amount of credits to be recertified.
Okay.
So it's ongoing education in the dental community.
Okay.
So once that certificate is verified, you're off to a good start. After that, you have to find the dentist that is right for you, right for your budget, right for your conditions, because not every dentist performs every procedure, and that is okay. Right? You have to find a dentist that when you discuss your concerns with them, they listen, and you feel like you two can have a long-term relationship, because it shouldn't be one and done with your dental professional. Another thing you want to look at is the environment. Is it clean? Are you seeing instruments come out of sterilized packages? Are you seeing, you know, you should have a sense of security that the things that are being placed in your mouth are sanitized in the right way.
And then for me, one of the things I'd ask, because we're all modern kids here, is there like a website or a phone number or a social media page that you can go to find out like who, I have this dentist I'm going to check, his name is XYZ, is he certified?
There is a gazette list on the Dental Council of Jamaica's website.
Okay, well look at that. I feel like I learned so much around this topic today.
Absolutely.
And it's interesting because you take dental hygiene as a...
You take it for granted.
I think we all take it for granted.
Or elective, like...
Because most of us think of it as I go every 6 months, or I go once a year because I'm afraid of the dentist. But now that you see these things happening more and more, you see somebody show up with their braces tomorrow. I was talking to them today and they were looking this particular way. You're starting to recognize that people are noticing the mouth more. People are taking more.
And what is happening with the veneer trend as well is because we see so many people and celebrities and everyone on TV with these perfect white smiles, it skews the average person's perception of what a healthy smile looks like. So you may have a perfectly healthy smile with perfectly shaped teeth in the right position, but seeing all of these smiles, it's not real, and then you become insecure.
This is so cool because we talk about body image issues,
but
right?
We don't talk about...
But we don't talk about like even this, like just particularly this, like, because I didn't even notice.
Yeah, I did not notice.
Morgan.
And it's so funny, I don't think it mattered because he's still a great actor. Yeah, he's still a great actor. I don't think I've enjoyed his movies more now because he has better teeth.
But maybe something for him.
But then, you know, there's one celebrity who I heard because I absolutely love her. Love her music.
Let me see.
So I heard Chensia. Did veneers, but I gather her process was more along the traditional lines because she was wearing. I remember she was wearing braces at one point.
Yeah.
So tell me something. One of the things I would love to know then. So for somebody who wears braces, because it seems that braces aren't a perfect solution, is it that braces don't always work?
It's not that braces doesn't always work. There are cases, just like there are case elections for veneers, not everyone will qualify for braces.
Okay.
So there's a selection process, an examination process where we vet that patient to see if they'll be a good candidate for braces. But aside from that, braces and veneers aim to correct two different things. What braces and orthodontics aim to do is to change the position of the teeth into a more ideal place, right? The veneers will change the color, size, and shape of your teeth. So sometimes your teeth move from where they are into a more ideal position, but you're still not satisfied with the color, shape, and size, and that's where the veneers will come in.
All right. Well, you know, we hit the home stretch right after this break. Come back with the final thoughts. Come back, guys.
In the cut. No, today episode I got nice.
legends, Senator, my longtime brethren, the great all-star, the king, and the man himself. Salute! You know, as man, we're not to go as specialists, and that's the pinnacle of the problem. We want some new era. Do what you love and you never work a day in your life. Lie! You work till you win.
Welcome to the ZZ Lottery Draw for 8:25 a.m. Wednesday, June 26th, 2024. The one-drop winning number is 27. The hat-trick winning numbers are 7, 7, 3. The four-play winning numbers are 4, 6, 4, 9. The fireball is red. Thank you for playing with Izizi.
Thanks for staying with us. You know what time it is? It is time for final thoughts. But you know, I have a little question for ask Doc, because I know of dentures, and I'm hearing about this thing named veneers. Is it that veneers have replaced dentures? What's the difference between veneers and dentures?
So a denture is a removable device used to replace missing teeth, while a veneer is a cosmetic option to change the size and shape of existing teeth.
Okay, so one is for missing, the other is for existing.
Yes.
All right. You know, today felt like school. So for the final thoughts, you know, I just want you guys can just share more information. I'll start with you, Shalon, and then we'll get Doc to just kind of, you know, finish off school the right way.
I'm definitely one of those who grew up loving a healthy smile and thinking that your teeth have to be white and perfect. But as you get older, you realize and you go into the real world, everyone's different. Everyone's mouth looks different. And if it's not really harming your health, then you should take serious precautions before you go and just do this cosmetic thing, because you're young now, but later on when your jawbone start hurt you and when you can't bite things properly, you're gonna think back to when you did mess around with those cosmetic braces. Not trying to knock anybody hustle, but I just think you really have to think the long road for this one, the long stretch. And so I'm just not for it. I love the idea of teeth gems, but I was also somebody that loved grills, so you know, I'm sad that it can cause problems.
Like to choke on a grill.
I just think you just need to. I just think you need to. Right way. It can be done the right way. I just think you need to focus and do your research and just know, you know, that is your mouth. Is your mouth? You can't, and your mouth is so close to your brain. Be careful, because you get an infection and you're dead.
I like that one. Mouth close to brain.
It is.
It is though. It is. There have been cases in history that can happen, and I want to appeal to persons that your mouth is connected to the rest of your body. We actually call your mouth the gateway to the body. There are things that happen in your body that we see first in your mouth, so you want to protect that vessel, you want to protect that gateway, and you can achieve the smile of your dreams. Sometimes it may take longer, and sometimes you can talk to a qualified professional and they can help chart the course, help you build out timelines to get you to that desired smile. It's about finding the right provider that is right for you and taking that journey along with them and making sure that you have a healthy foundation.
I like that. Well, you know, I'll just say you get what you pay for. So be careful that you're not shortchanging yourself and going with certified, unqualified super professionals. The doc has said it. All of these things. I mean, you can be a professional over years of practice, but there's a right way to do it. And the doc has said that everything that we've spoken about here, none of it, there's nothing wrong with any of it, but there's a right way to do it. So let's just make sure that we go about things the right way. And that's a wrap for the roundtable today. I want to say thanks to our special guest, the Rasta dentist. Doc, you have been amazing. Thank you for all that you've done. And, you know, as we go into the rest of the week, I want to remind everybody that we should always be good, be on purpose. Thank you, guys.
And smile.